Cars on radio. The Sports Blitz with Paul Wilson.
You better hope you're ready.
Morning drive and the afternoon commute are live and local on the Gulf Coast. 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida.
Looking for a new way to explore Bay County? Or maybe your trusty bike needs a tune-up? Head to Steve's Bike Shop. They've got a huge selection of new and used bicycles, plus the latest electric bikes to get you where you need to go fast. And if your bike is acting up, their expert technicians repair all makes and models, even electric bikes. Serving Bay County for 46 years. Steve's Bike Shop, 1924 West 23rd Street, right across from Sam's. Steve's Bike Shop. Your ride starts here.
Looking to upgrade your truck? It's Blue Diamond Truck Accessories in Panama City. They sell, service, and install it all. Light kits, bed covers, bumpers, winches, lift kits, and any trailer hitch you can imagine. Blue Diamond Truck Accessories, just west of Frankfort Avenue on 15th Street. Find Blue Diamond Truck Accessories on Facebook or call 850-914-0265. Blue Diamond Truck Accessories, 850-914-0265.
Looking for the most romantic night out in Panama City? Ferrucci Ristorante is your destination for authentic Italian cuisine and unforgettable moments. The candlelight, the wine, the homemade pasta. It's like a little slice of Italy. From handcrafted sauces to centuries-old recipes, Ferrucci brings true Italian flavor to every plate. It's where love stories begin and anniversaries are celebrated. To reserve your table, call 850-913-9131. Ferrucci Ristorante, Panama City's most romantic escape.
Operation Spay Bay Vaccine Clinic in Fountain, Florida, coming up May 16th. Yes, at 17822 Center Drive, Fountain, Florida. Operation Spay Bay will be having a vaccination clinic on May 16th, 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. Free rabies vaccines with $20 exam going to be in your area, 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. on May the 16th in Fountain, Florida. Operation Spay Bay. Get them fixed today.
Are you looking for a place to take a leak? Do you have a truck, tractor, or other hydraulic equipment leaking or not performing as it should? At Reliable Hydraulic Solutions, we can get you back to work. Do you have a busted or leaking hose? We can typically replace them while you wait. Hydraulic cylinder or pump needing repair? In many cases, we can have it back to you the next day. Reliable Hydraulic Solutions, 6840 Highway 77 in Southport, just south of Tractor Supply. The best place in town to take a leak.
WGSX Lynn Haven, WVOQ Port St. John. ESPN Northwest Florida. Rise and shine, campers. It's a brand new day.
What a lovely morning.
Good morning, starshine.
You seem happy this morning.
Good morning, everybody. Thanks for coming in early.
The Coach James Hale Show is live and local. Live from the J. Michael Studio. 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida.
What's the day to me?
Hot tub. I'm full of water. I stay hot tub.
Ah!
Stay very, very, very hot. Stay hot tub.
Ah!
Hot tub. Gonna get you hot tub. I'm gonna
Make you sweat.
Stay hot tub. Rubber dub in the hot tub. Rubber dub and me. Shake in the hot tub.
Yeah!
Really make me sweat.
Yeah!
Shake in the hot tub.
Get in!
Really make me wet.
Well. Where you been, James? I haven't seen you lately.
Sleeping.
You're looking good, man. You're looking good.
The hair looks better now.
Yeah,
Feel better.
A lot easier to control.
Yeah, easier to control, looks better. The people love it, man. It's the people.
I'm just looking at all the different hairdos in here right now. You're a mohawk. I'm a gray-headed fox. Jim is a hippie. You're pretty short.
No, there's hair under
Is it
there.
longer? You like Jim? You got the hat to cover it up.
Yeah.
Well, good morning. Welcome to 104.3 ESPN Northwest. Well, what are we giving away today? We're going to give away some great things today, right?
We got a $25 gift card to Ferrucci Ristorante, so be
Ooh,
listening
baby.
around 8:15. Be caller number 10.
You better call this thing. This restaurant is absolutely unbelievable. They're good people too. I like them down there. Go check it out. What time are we going to give it away?
It will be at the 8:15 break, so be listening.
8:15 break. All right, let's get rolling. 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida. Jason Kovaleski's here. Max Fit Sports Nutrition. Jason, What's the latest? What's going on down at Max Fitness? Are any of the coaches taking advantage of you, using you to get these kids bigger, stronger, faster? To get a scholarship now is almost impossible. So they got to have every edge possible out there to be successful. What can you do, and who are you working with, or are you working with anybody?
I think we got kids from everywhere. I know Coach Brown over at Bay High we work pretty closely with, been for the last 2 years. They're really seeing some significant improvements in the weight room. I think we saw that last year, a couple of games to the fourth quarter that they were able to dominate on the offensive defensive line. But, they put in the work. We talked about, recovery. I mean, he's really embraced that part of it. Some of the protein shakes that you get. And post-workout's the most important time to kind of feed your body. Once you work out, you tear the muscles. You stress the muscle, and it's how you eat afterwards is how you rebuild that. And that's the process it takes to build lean muscle tissue. So we're able to help out a lot of athletes, though. It's just not football players, just not basketball. We have swimmers. We have all different types. And everybody needs a different, meal plan to achieve their goals. As a swimmer, you don't want to get too bulky. You're not going to eat like an offensive lineman. So there's different ways to, achieve your goals. So, but we have 2 great locations on 23rd Street in the Del Coronado Village and Pier Park North next to Dick's Sporting Goods. We have the InBody 570. I know a lot of young athletes are coming in and taking advantage of that. It's able to track their skeletal muscle, their percent body fat, their intracellular, extracellular water weight. It's like a DEXA scan. They're, pretty expensive machines, but they're very valuable to be able to keep you on the right track. So we have those at both locations, and those are free for our customers as well. And we have the free sample bar. If you want to come in and try a new pre-workout, protein, multivitamin, we got creatine gummies, candies. I mean, we got it all. So you can stop by and use our free sample bar to try products before you buy them. That way you know the quality that you're getting.
And the thing about Jason's place is the people that work there know what they're talking about. You see, tell them what your goals are. They can help you reach them. I guarantee that. And the good thing about it, you try it before you buy it. If you're worried about getting sick, and I think maybe the sick season's over. Hopefully the cold weather. It was cold up in Birmingham and in Nashville. But if you take zinc, you take these certain things Jason has down there, the immune is incredible, especially during the flu season. All natural stuff that'll help you stay healthier. He's got it. You got problems sleeping, he has a suggestion. He has answers for that, natural things. And I tell you what, you use about everything. You cover about cholesterol naturally. You got about everything you can think of.
We got fish oils, multivitamins, magnesium, zinc. I mean, pretty much everything. And one of the best companies we use, especially for our vitamins, is NutriBio, and they have a website called checkmysteps.com where they upload all their testing. If you're an athlete or anybody that's worried about what's in each product, they upload their testing to each lot number. So on the bottom of each product, it shows the lot number. They upload their testing to that site. It's independently tested by a third-party source, so you can go in there and check the testing and make sure you get exactly what you're paying for.
We're going to call Doug Lee Thursday. All the teams from Bay County now are out of the playoffs. That breaks my heart.
Yeah.
I think they won the first one, and the last 2 they lost. And I think they actually played on Sunday.
I think they played a doubleheader on Sunday.
There's a rain out.
Yeah, but Jim, I was talking to Jerry Pritchett about this. We're texting one another. I think it's the first time I've ever seen the state of Florida let someone do anything on a Sunday.
Yeah.
I thought they'd make them do it on Monday. I really did.
I've never heard of that. When I looked online, I was like, on Sunday. Wow.
Yeah.
That's not normal at all.
No, anyway. Jim Brantz. Good morning, Jim Bob.
Morning.
You doing good?
Yeah.
Looking good. All right, I want to get rolling the NIL money. This is the latest figures. These are supposed to be the true figures too. Who knows? The 4 highest paid athletes. The number 1 NIL player, according to this report, is Manning, the quarterback at Texas, Arch Manning. He's making this year $5.4 million. Carson Beck, Miami's quarterback, is making, 1.3 with the Cardinals, I think, something like that.
Probably.
Yeah.
If that.
If that, yeah. So, and then Ty Simpson was going to go to Miami. I heard figures from $4 to $6 million. I don't know what the true figure was. He decided not to do that, and he came out smelling like a rose. His signing bonus was like $14 million.
Yeah, he's a first-round pick.
So we'll see how that works out, but he came out smelling like a rose. Congratulations for that decision. Number 2, the Ohio State Buckeyes, Smith, the All-American, probably the best player in all of college football. I don't know if he'll go number 1 overall, depending on who gets the first pick and what they need, but they say he is the number 1 player in the NFL. I mean, an NFL prospect. $4.2 million a wide receiver, pretty good. Yeah. Let's take this call right now. Good morning.
Good morning, Coach Hale. How y'all doing today?
Is this Cincinnati Chris?
It is Cincinnati, Chris.
Where you
Coach
been?
Hale.
I hadn't seen you. I hadn't heard that beautiful voice. How's your daddy doing?
Doing great. They moved about 2 miles down the road, and they have their my niece, their granddaughter, living about 2 houses down.
Oh, man. Tell your dad we're going to sign him up. We're going to start bringing him here once a week. Have some real callers. You know what I'm talking about?
He would love that. I don't know if Randy would love that, though.
Hey, we could talk about some politics. We'll do a podcast with Jason and get that rolling. Nah, your dad's incredible, man. He's still looking good.
Oh yeah. He ever since they moved, he's been able to. He's getting up and down more with his new knees. So
yeah.
it's
Chris,
for him.
what's his first name? I forgot his first name.
It's German, but it's Heiner.
Yeah.
So it's like
yeah.
it's Heinrich, but shortened. So it's Heiner.
We got to get him going down and see Jason Kovaleski at Max Fit. Keep him looking good. He looks 10 years younger than what he is. I mean, he really does look good.
Yeah. Well, I appreciate that, and I know he appreciates that too. You know, all y'all players like to be. You know, he went to that 50th anniversary thing. He's like, man, like it's you know it, Coach Hale. It's a lot of your former players. It's rough for them. You know.
Yeah.
So.
Heck, all my former friends. A lot of them are not here anymore. It's sad.
No.
Well, what do you got for us today?
Well, just in case anyone wasn't aware, only because a lady in my office, her daughter's an 8th grader, and she starts for North Bay Haven softball. They're hosting the regional starting tomorrow night.
All right.
So I think they're playing Florida State College. Bozeman's still in it as well. So I don't know if anyone wants to fact check me on that, but
is Arnold still in softball?
No.
Rick, oh man, I hate that. Okay, well that's good. That's good. The baseball, we with Mosey losing that did it for us. I think it's probably the first time we've gone out this early.
Well, you know, it's you can't. Baseball's tough, you know, and if you ain't got the pitching and you ain't got the hitting, you're not going to go far.
Right.
So you got to have one or the other, and usually we have pretty good pitching around here. Is South Walton still in it?
Yes.
Are they?
Oh, are you kidding me? Yeah, South Walton. Nick's got that thing rolling over there.
Well, they have one. I've looked on Baseball America. They've got a Player of the Year watch on their team. Like,
yeah.
Arnold's
all still in the. Wait a minute. Go back now. Wait a minute, guys. We got to get this right. Arnold is still in the softball playoffs. Okay, they're still in it.
I thought they lost.
Well, no, you can lose in districts. Top 2 teams make it to regionals because Bozeman lost to North Bay Haven, and Bozeman's still in the regional.
Well,
they're like the 4th or 5th seed.
Yeah, Arnold's still in it.
That threw me off too.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Did you go to the rodeo? Did you go to that rodeo?
No, I heard you complaining about it though.
No, I wouldn't complain about it. I like that smell in the backyard. It's nice. I stepped in some stuff. It was fun.
Isn't that what Southern Mississippi smells like around here?
Yeah, pretty much. All right.
Hey, hang up on him, Jay. Hang up on him.
Mr. Cincinnati, I want you to connect the dots for me. Your boy Sorsby bets all year as a Cincinnati Bearcat. He leaves and goes somewhere else.
Yeah,
still
he did.
owes them money, and Cincinnati turns him in. Is that what's going on?
I don't think he had enough money at Cincinnati to be betting. So
he was doing something there.
You know. All I know is that it looked like Sour Grapes Cincinnati
sure did
for the $1 million, but now it looks like they're just trying to help the young man by keeping him from himself. You know. So,
wait a minute, Chris. He is the 4th highest paid NIL player right now. Exact same. I didn't know this. Underwood from Michigan, both of them, and Texas Tech's quarterback, $3.1 million.
There you go.
These are supposed to be the real figures. So he's got $3.1 million. He can't bet. He can't gamble.
Come on now.
Well, you know, Coach Hale, the problem is that if you have the money, it's fine. When you stop having the money and someone gets you in their pocketbook, that's I don't mind them betting, but you know, like it's a slippery slope, especially for impulse young males like that. You know, like
right.
they're like, you know, you see it here last couple of spring breaks, Coach Hale. You can't trust a 17-year-old, 18-year-old, 19-year-old sometimes. So I don't know.
Yeah,
it's just my thoughts.
I want to know what the NCAA is going to do because there's a hard line that they've drawn in the sand, and all of a sudden he's in rehab. And you know, I kind of looked at it. He bet about $10,000 over about 3 years, so that's not like a ton of money. It's not like he's betting $50,000 a game. So it does look like it was recreational. But we're going to find out real quick how.
Why would he turn himself in? And he needs help.
Because he got busted. Let's be honest.
Well,
and now he wants to get leniency from the NCAA. So Texas Tech's like, okay, let's put him in rehab. Let's make sure he's getting better and da 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 da. We're going to find out if the NCAA is going to buy it or not. I think they will.
I don't trust the NCAA.
No, it's too big to fail. Too much money to be made. Texas Tech's got too much money. There's no way they're going to suspend
this
it.
This billionaire is going to be probably on one of these committees.
Same thing Michigan did. Paid a $30 million fine for the Stallion stuff. I mean, they were busted cold. And then all of a sudden, we'll just fine them. We don't want to hurt any other players. But didn't Iowa lose scholarship games because of tampering? They were so mad at Michigan they punished Iowa.
Calling Cade McNamara of all people.
Say it again.
No, I said they were so mad at Michigan they punished Iowa.
Yep.
All right, sis. Hey, we got to go. You want to hang on? You got to go.
I gotta go. James, do you think Carolina is going to make the Stanley Cup Finals this year? Yes
I mean, it looks good, but I mean, the thing is Rob Brindamore has got to get out of that Eastern Conference Final, and that is going to be the hardest thing for him. It's just that hump he can't get over. But that overtime win last night, true thing of beauty.
We're just lucky the Panthers aren't in it this year.
What sport is that?
Yeah, he said James Hale doesn't know anything about hockey. Come on now.
What is that?
Hale, I just want to tell you one thing. You know Jay Quave. He's my boss.
I love Jay.
Jay's a hockey fan now.
Oh, my
the Panthers
God.
turned him. Jay's a hockey fan now. So just watch a playoffs one time.
You just got to go to one game live.
Tell Jay I love him. He is such a wonderful guy. Is he doing okay?
Oh, he's doing great. His granddaughter's growing. She's almost a year old now. That's Olivia's baby.
Oh, my God. Crazy.
Yep.
His daughter started out at Southern Mississippi, the Harvard of the South. Then she lowered her standards and went to Ole Miss. I don't get that. How did Jay let that happen? I don't know.
Hey, different. I'm not going to go into it.
Sounds like boss speak there.
Exactly.
All right. Tell him I said hello,
y'all have a
man.
great one.
All right,
Yes,
bye.
sir.
All right, let's talk about something. Hey, what is the day? Is it Mexican? What's the day?
Cinco de Mayo.
Yes, it is.
Cinco de Mayo.
That's right. You know where you need to be today? Pepper's
Tijuana.
Mexican Grill. Yeah, and Pepper's Mexican Grill, Panama City Beach Parkway, or over in Panama City. Panama City Parkway, we're going to be there tonight. Go check it out. Today, military people, you better be there today. 10% discount. Buy one house margarita. Next one's free. Same thing with draft beer. Go check it out, especially today, lunch, dinner, just to go have a wonderful time. Pepper's Mexican Grill. Go check it out. Also, the legendary J. Michael's Studios, the legendary J. Michael's Restaurant, best seafood, ice cold beer, the legendary J. Michael's. Today's special, quesadillas, black beans and quesadillas. They also have the best steaks, pork chops, burgers, shrimp, fried, everything you can think of, they have at the legendary J. Michael's Restaurant. Now, if you're over in Lynn Haven, go see Pat Pernell, City Commissioner over there at Beef O'Brae's Lynn Haven. They're incredible. We're right back. 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida.
Keep the game going with ESPN Northwest Florida. Just because you get out of the car doesn't mean the Sports Talk and Live play-by-play have to end. Just say, hey, Alexa, open ESPN Northwest Florida. From Michigan Avenue to the man cave, from the car to the kitchen, we've got you covered. Keep the game going. Hey, Alexa, open ESPN Northwest Florida.
Good morning. This is Anna on ESPN Northwest Florida with your forecast on this Tuesday. Mostly sunshine this afternoon and evening with a moderate breeze coming out of the south around 13 miles per hour. And look for the high to be 78. Tonight, there will be a variety of slight fog and partly cloudy skies with the temperature reaching 69. Partly sunny tomorrow with the high of 80. This weather is brought to you by Earthworks of Northwest Florida. Thank you for tuning in to ESPN Northwest Florida. Rely on it.
Ready to join the team? The Jaguars and our stadium partners are hosting a job fair Wednesday, May 20th. We're looking for enthusiastic new faces to serve as ushers, ticket takers, concessionaires, security, and more. Stop by the Prime Osborne Convention Center and apply on May 20th from 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. Professional dress, a pen, and a smile are all you need. There are 1,000 spots to be filled for the 2026 season, so join us and be a part of the Jaguars game day team.
Operation Spay Bay Vaccine Clinic in Fountain, Florida, coming up May 16th. Yes, at 17822 Center Drive, Fountain, Florida. Operation Spay Bay will be having a vaccination clinic on May 16th, 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. Free rabies vaccines with $20 exam going to be in your area, 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. on May the 16th in Fountain, Florida. Operation Spay Bay. Get them fixed today.
Now, it's time for your Atlanta Braves morning update, presented by Tidal Wave Auto Spa. Get clean car happy at any of the 250-plus Tidal Wave Auto Spa locations today.
Braves drop Game 1 to the Mariners. I'm Barrett Salee, and this is your Braves Radio Network morning update.
Tidal Wave Auto Spa is the official car wash of the Atlanta Braves and your go-to car wash destination all season long. Visit TidalWaveAutoSpa.com to find a location nearest you.
The Braves pound out 4 home runs. Drake Baldwin, Ozzie Albies, Matt Olson, and Austin Riley all go deep, but it wasn't enough as the Mariners topped the Braves 5-4 in Game 1 of the series. Drake Baldwin, leadoff hitter, hit a leadoff home run in the first, and 3 home runs in the 6th accounted for all 4 of the Braves' runs. In fact, all 9 runs in this game came courtesy of the home run. J.R. Ritchie, 5 innings, 4 hits, 3 earned runs, 6 walks, and 2 strikeouts on the evening. Game 2 coming up tonight in Seattle. It's a Bryce day. Bryce Elder gets the ball for the Braves. George Kirby for the Mariners. The 28-year-old is 4-2 with a 3 ERA, 11 walks, and 34 strikeouts on the season. Ford leadoff show, 8:25 in first pitch between the Braves and Mariners, 9:40 from T-Mobile Park out there in Seattle. All of it's on the Braves Radio Network.
When he played football, helmets had not been invented yet. Players played both sides, and quarterbacks weren't afraid of needles. It's the Coach James Hale Show, live from the J. Michaels Studio. 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida.
And welcome back, 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida. I hope you have a wonderful day today. It's going to be absolutely gorgeous. We have some storms Thursday, Friday. This weekend, I think about 30% chance to rain. Everything else can be pretty nice. It seems like a lot of people here. J. Michaels yesterday for lunch was completely packed out. I didn't see many locals like I usually do. It's like people from out of state. So I don't know what's going on. I thought it'd be kind of slow between now and the 25th, but no, it's rolling pretty good here in Panama City Beach. Again, Smith was Texas Tech quarterback. We were talking about him. Sorsby, he's $3.1 million. Underwood, $3.1 million. And number 3 was LSU's Levitt, $4 million. Again, Smith from Ohio State, $4.2 million. And the highest paid college football player right now, it's supposed to be the official records. I don't know if it is or not. That's what they say. Manning's making $5.4 million. That's pretty good money right there to be making in college. I just couldn't imagine making that type of money going to school. I bet he's not hurting for anything. All right, I want to get into it. We've talked about it, Jason, Jim. We've talked about it here a long time. I said the SEC commissioner is making a big mistake, in my opinion. We went with the woke ABC. I've talked about this several different times, and we had CBS. We could have kept CBS. I don't care what you say. We could have kept CBS. We could have done a big deal with ESPN, and we'd have been fine. Kind of like it was before, just more money. But we went to bed with them. They wanted us, and just to focus in on us, they did keep the ACC. They just don't pay them as much as they're paying for the SEC. Now, I get it. They run the playoffs. Their games are on the playoffs, so maybe we get benefits of that. Maybe somebody from the SEC will get in over someone else. Maybe every once in a while we might have a team in the SEC ranked higher if you believe certain people in this room, in this office here. But anyway.
You'll know what we know.
Yeah.
That's right.
The bottom line is the Big Ten has taken over. I think they won another national. Didn't they just win another one, the track or something?
Oh, they won the Penn Relays. I think Ohio State beat Texas A&M in the 400, 100, which has
We
never
don't need to
happened.
talk about this.
It was a very historic W. Another
Are you ever going to get over this?
No, I'm not.
How small-minded are you?
Very.
Yeah,
I will never get over this.
I'm well aware of that.
The Yankees are in Chattanooga. No, we got to get them out of here. I just can't believe it. Now, here we go. Big Ten. They were smart. We talked about it. They were smart. They got NBC. They got CBS. They got Fox. Every time you turn the TV on all day long, there's a Big Ten game being played. They went from the East Coast to the West Coast. They went to every big market, TV market in the country, the biggest in the country. And I think that's the reason I wound up getting Miami. But this is what they – this is historic. Have you guys seen this? Historical. No conference has ever brought in this revenue. $1.37 billion. Okay?
Is that bad?
$1.37 billion they brought in
1 year.
revenue in 1 year. Now here's the difference. This is 2025, 2024, I think. The difference is they have 18 teams. If we would have 18 teams, the amount of money difference between each team would be a big difference. We have 16, which kind of helped the blow a little bit, but still not where we need to be. $76.1 million per school. Okay,
that was the third tier.
Yeah. Let me.
Okay.
You doing it? You want me to do it? You want to rub it in some more?
Yeah, I wanted to.
76.1
want to make sure you got
million.
accurate information, ESPN.
The SEC teams are making $72.4 million per school. Okay, you're talking about $4 million difference. They're roughly $4 million. Big Ten, largest payouts in the Big Ten. They increased. They went from $490 million, increased from $883 million the previous year. Ohio State Buckeyes, when this was done, won the national championship. I don't think they didn't win the Big Ten. They just won the national championship. They got a check for $91.57 million. I think it's the most ever in college sports. And then, believe it or not, Penn State was next, $88.92 million. Okay, SEC schools are averaging about $72 million. Ohio State got almost $20 million more across the board from any school from the SEC. Now, the other fully vested schools received between $76 and $80 million from the Big Ten. If you've been in the Big Ten all these years, you're Purdue, someone like Northwestern. You bring in $80 million more than Alabama, more than Texas, more than Texas A&M, LSU, Georgia. It's disgraceful.
It just means more.
It's just disgraceful. Oregon, Washington, they're still on the partial revenue. I don't know about USC and UCLA. I think they are too.
Yeah.
Do you know the answer to that?
I think they are partial.
Yeah.
Right now, I think it kicks in like 4 years or something. They're full.
Now, if you're an SEC guy, this should make you feel a little bit better. We're making on an average 72.4. Oregon, which is all set by the billionaire that supports him, Oregon received between 48.4 and 46.7. That's what Washington, Oregon made. So we can say Vandy made 72 and Oregon only made 48.
Right.
So we can say that and make you, try to make you guys feel guilty. But anyway, they're going to start making the average share of Big Ten revenue in 2030. So these figures could drop. I'm saying they might even go up because aren't they going to start streaming too? Yeah. Aren't they working a deal with that too?
Amazon, NBC streaming. By then, they could have Notre Dame, Miami too, so that could increase the revenue share.
Well, you got SEC with 16 teams, Big Ten with 18. If we had two more teams, these figures would be different, completely different, and look even worse than they do right now. And I'll go back and say it again. I thought the SEC commissioner made a mistake. Why would we go to bed with a woke company? We did. I get it. I know why we did it. ESPN, ABC, they look like they kind of run college athletics, and they cover the national championship games.
But I'll be honest, ESPN needs the SEC more than the SEC needs ESPN.
That's exactly what I was saying.
They lay off so many employees. Disney's hurting. I mean, everybody's kind of moved away from that highly political, kind of extremist type, viewership. I mean, especially football fans, it just doesn't match up to me. I mean, I remember during the pandemic, they were calling SEC fans stupid because they wanted to play football, and they were like, there's really no basis for what you're talking about. The science doesn't match up to what you're saying. People should be getting out. We should be doing things. We shouldn't be living in fear anyway, but who knows? I mean, maybe they make a comeback. Maybe they change their programming, but, everything that goes on ESPN seems to decline over time.
Well, good and well.
It's stupid is, stupid does. Is it kind of a
only in the South. Only in the South. All we had to do is take the high ground. Take the high ground. Now, what did we do? Somebody had the squirts, and we had to stay on the low grounds, and we lose. To y'all. How could we lose to the North? Good Lord.
We make everything. We're smarter.
Yeah. Just remember this: Ulysses Grant and General Sherman were from Ohio. Okay, I'm just saying.
There you go.
I'm
Just
just
making
saying.
all the ammunition during that time.
Yeah.
They were.
Yeah, whatever.
They are.
We absolutely, it's like everything. We had the best fighters. We just didn't have the equipment. It's like our players. Now you come down,
This is
steal
why
the
you got
Southern
your
athletes to
Eddie
go up
Rebel
north
can
and
win
play.
5 Yankees. Really?
That's right.
Okay.
That's
Well,
right.
here's one bullet. We'll keep 5.
So you give me the other 4? Is that what you're saying?
Go back to this. So seriously, go back to this. You know the ESPN came in. We're going to give this money to you, but you're going to go just with us. This
Probably.
is big money. All these things we're going to do for you, and we fell for it. What we could have got, I guarantee you, we could have got 90% of that, and then CBS would have jacked it up more. We could have
the
had
whole
2.
point of competition is to create, more money. I mean, if
How
I'm
could the
bidding-
Big Ten do it, but we couldn't?
I don't know, because at the time we hated our commissioner. I mean, Warren was not
he,
in love.
he looks better now,
He
doesn't
does look better now, which is amazing. But yeah, at the time I thought it was a good deal for SEC, because at the time it was the biggest TV deal in history. And then they pulled the rabbit out of the hat and came out with Fox, CBS, NBC, and the way they marketed it was NBC. They wanted to put a night game before the NFL, so
Fox was going to keep the noon,
right, and so the time slots were already figured in.
and CBS was so that's what I'm saying. Every time you turn to a national network, you're watching the Big Ten on TV across the country. That you can't tell me that didn't help your recruiting.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, and adding teams like USC, Oregon, Penn State, Ohio State, these teams now
Southern
that are getting
Miss.
more money are actually building better football programs.
Yeah, I think Southern Miss is going to join the Big Ten. There's
they
talk
are.
because academic standards are probably the best in the South. So
Probably. Probably so.
I want to see what the next step is. If they had Notre Dame and Miami, I think it's going to be a wrap, because that they're going to be in Florida. They're going to have that market. Notre Dame's going to be kind of the golden
they're
goose.
still going to go after North
I think
Carolina.
Notre Dame actually got $130 million when the year they made the playoffs, because they keep
And they-
all their
and
money.
they don't split it.
They don't split it with nobody. That's why they had the highest payout, and that's a big
So
number.
let's congratulate the Big Ten for another big win. Not only they've won another track meet, they won national championships in all these different sports. They're also raking all the money. Give them. Hey, I got to give you credit. You guys thought it through, and we, like you said, you didn't like him then, but it turned out pretty good.
What will James Hale? I want this on record. I want it written down. I want it recorded with a notary. What will you do if UCLA, who's now #1 in baseball, wins the baseball title and takes away the title of we're the best in baseball? We got 29 teams in the top 10 from the ACC. What will you do? What if UCLA wins it all?
I have no comment.
He's going to be rooting for college women's softball really hard.
I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to get my unit serviced by Stevenson Air Conditioning. That's what I'm going to do. You know why? Because the heat is coming, and I want my house to feel wonderful year-round, and I don't want to pay outstanding power bills. That's the reason I go with Stevenson Air Conditioning. And one of the other reasons I go with them, they're local. They can be trusted. They're the most honest people out there. Go with Stevenson Air Conditioning. You'll be glad you did. Ask Jason Kovalevsky, Dr. Chad Mitchell. Everybody's ever been in the studio. They all went with Stevenson Air Conditioning, and so should you. Locals taking care of locals. That's all it's about. Dr. Ward is the legend. Listen to him tomorrow at 7:30. 1 in 5 develop skin cancer. It can be deadly. He has offices throughout Florida. If you have a problem, if it doesn't look right, feel right, call Dr. Ward, make an appointment to be the best thing you've ever done. And we'll be right back. 103 ESPN Northwest or FSU. Jim Brandt, we get back.
Lock it in and rip the knob off. 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida has turned up the power.
I'm giving it all she's got, Captain.
From Port St. Joe to Panama City to Fort Walton Beach, the biggest sports signal in the Panhandle.
If I push it any harder, the whole thing will blow.
104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida.
When it comes to building smart and roofing right, TK Vandy's is the name you can trust. They're your go-to for general contracting, design build solutions, and top quality roofing. From concept to completion, they deliver excellence on time and on budget. Whether it's a custom build or a complex renovation, they've got you covered, literally. Call TK Vandy today and build something better. Together, TK Vandy, built with purpose, roofed with pride.
Looking for the most romantic night out in Panama City? Ferrucci Ristorante is your destination for authentic Italian cuisine and unforgettable moments. The candlelight, the wine, the homemade pasta. It's like a little slice of Italy. From handcrafted sauces to centuries-old recipes, Ferrucci brings true Italian flavor to every plate. It's where love stories begin and anniversaries are celebrated. To reserve your table, call 850-913-9131. Ferrucci Ristorante, Panama City's most romantic escape.
This is Patrick with Turf Pro Pest Control. Do you want a great-looking lawn? Call Turf Pro. We will come out to your property and make a customized plan for your lawn. Then we will do the most important part, execute that plan. Turf Pro is a locally owned and operated company. We take pride in making your lawn beautiful. Call Turf Pro. You will love your lawn. The blue and yellow trucks make your lawn green. Find us on Facebook at Turf Pro PC.
This is where heroes are created, legends are born, and dynasties forged. The Sports Talk Monster, ESPN Northwest Florida. Now back to the Coach James Hale Show inside the J. Michaels studio.
Florida State, Florida State, Florida State. Woo! Jason, let me just get it off my chest. If you have one paying a lot of money, that's great, huge contract. But you got another one still wants to give you some money. You mean you can't work that deal? Let's keep CBS and let's let ESPN take over the huge games and let CBS take what's left over, kind of like they Big Ten. We couldn't do that.
Weren't you already doing that when you dominated college football the last 20 years?
Yes.
Okay.
Have
So
you
the
ever
answer
seen
would
the
be
movie
yes.
Frozen? Let it go, okay?
Wait a minute. We got to take this call before you let go. Good morning.
Good morning, sir. Welcome back.
Thank you.
He's stroking out here about funding in the SEC. You might want to help him out here.
Yeah.
Well, Jim Bob, I was about to text. It just means more in the Big Ten, and you beat me to the punch. You are a quick draw, McGraw.
It
You've
means
been
more
taking
now.
your Prevagen, haven't you? Anyway, it does mean more now. And he was talking about Jason was talking about the Ohio State being the Texas at the Penn relays, and I texted, well, Jesse Owens, they never proved that he couldn't beat anybody in the SEC because they wouldn't run against him.
Yeah.
Although he's from Oakville, just a little west of
He went to
Birmingham.
Cleveland East Tech High School and graduated at The Ohio State University here, Scooter. Come on now.
Yeah, I know about
his
the
family,
Ohio
he grew
State,
up in
man.
Alabama, though.
And
Let's
he
get the
smartly
truth to
moved
it.
They
north.
escaped from Alabama like I did.
Yes,
Thank you.
yes. Willie
Anyway.
Mays, Hank Aaron, Bear.
They all escaped from Alabama. Where they
No,
die?
Bear Bryant's from Arkansas.
I know.
Don't
Who was
even
who was the great
Well,
boxer?
he improved
Joe
himself
Louis.
now. Come on.
Who was a
Joe
great?
Louis
Who was one of those
escaped from
great
Alabama,
boxers?
too.
We had a
Joe
great
Louis.
boxer from Alabama too. Who was
Joe
I can't.
Louis.
Joe
Joe
Louis.
Louis,
Yeah.
Boxcar Willie.
Every sport out there, the people born in the state of Alabama have dominated.
And left.
They
Never one of them
left
left.
and dominated, Jason. They left and then they dominated.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you. Kind of like Condredge Holloway. He left and he dominated Alabama.
Right.
Anyway,
Yeah.
Richmond Flowers, he left and he dominated Alabama.
We went to the
Where did
same
they
high
play?
school.
Caleb
we went
Downs.
near high school. He went to
Yeah,
near high
Caleb
school.
Downs. There you go.
Yeah, I know. Y'all put his daddy in jail for being
Hell,
pro-black.
they went up and punched
Anyway,
him. They went up and punched his dad in the face.
I would leave too.
Yeah.
Well, I'm telling
That's
you.
back when we used to get
just-
27,000 people to a high school game.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, Sidney Lanier, Father Ryan, they're both kind of, I don't want to say, they're dead. Anyway, they were a little like the loafers. I got a question for you there, Coach.
Okay.
Coach Hale?
Yes,
I know
sir.
there's two coaches there, I'm sorry. Well,
Three.
Coach Jimbo, have you ever had, Jason Kovalevsky's a coach?
Yeah, coach.
Yeah.
Yeah. James coaches
All right.
every day.
Yeah, right.
Go ahead.
He's
What
gonna-
was
he's
your
gonna give
question,
you a
Mike?
Cutoff signal. My question is, have you ever had a drill named after you, or not? either named after you or created for you?
A drill?
Yeah, football drill. Not a buzz drill.
No, we did you? No, I don't think we have any names for us. Do you?
Well, I'm going to make it about me. I had one. It's called Merry-Go-Round Bull in the Ring. My coach hated me so much that he would secretly spin the numbers around with his finger while I'm blindfolded in the middle. And then that's cruel, baby. That's a lot tougher than.
I remember those
Paul
days.
Fry.
They circle up and call those different numbers. They come all the different angles. Hit you.
We did that.
Hey, that's
Tiny
illegal. I
mites.
think that's a federal crime now.
Yeah, I think it is.
Coach Bryant couldn't coach anymore. He couldn't coach this time. Too soft. People too soft.
Coach Mike not could coach.
Yeah, I hear you.
Well, anyway, I'm glad that you're back, and you're at the world's most beautiful beach, and I'm going to miss, I think, the Louisville-Vanderbilt baseball game, which is one of the more important. Quit coughing while I'm talking.
Sorry.
Why don't y'all get one of those buttons, okay?
Sorry.
Anyway, I'll send you some money for it.
Thank you.
It's all right, but anyway, it's going to be a big game, and it's not going to just rain here in Nashville. It's going to storm. So you think God, whoever you pray to, above Coach Bryant and Coach Saban, you thank God that you're at the world's most beautiful beach. The how do you say it in Espanol?
Hey, Mike.
Yes, sir.
Julie, my granddaughters cheered in. We'll give you plenty of time to do that. My granddaughters cheered in Nashville, so my daughter and Julie went up there, and they were shocked how many homeless people were in Nashville. I didn't know that.
Yes, there are a lot of homeless people in Nashville. There's a lot of kind people that take care of them. One of them got ran over last night over on East Trinity Lane, not far from Coach Manley's neighborhood, which don't ever go to his neighborhood. Okay?
Yeah. Well, one of those homeless people wasn't very nice. I'll tell you later.
How you
about
take
that.
care of them, you run them over.
Hey, let me ask you, where was the venue? Where did they cheer?
Right near the, I forgot the name of the, where they have all the sporting events.
Oh, the Bridgestone Arena?
I think so. I think that's
Ryman
what it was.
Theater or something.
Was that it?
Yeah. Oh, well, there's some bad areas down there. That's why you always go in threes and. I said 2s and 3s to a group that was traveling to another city, but you travel in 3s and 4s down there.
Yeah.
And just keep moving.
Right. Right.
But anyway, it's not like it used to be, which is what a guy who was driving a bus for a university out of Montgomery told me at a game back in December. He said, Montgomery's not what it used to be. Everybody's moving out toward Auburn. I thought, man, you can do well in an area where there's a lot of ignorance. You take care. I love you. Go Vols.
Go Vols.
Go Vols.
Yeah. Jim, what do you have for us on? And take your time. We can do 2 segments on the mighty Florida State Seminoles.
Okay. I'm going to start with the softball tournament starts tomorrow in the ACC. All right, as you follow FSU, they're very good in softball and baseball. But we're talking about the softball tournament starts tomorrow. All right, here's how it's broken out. It's a single elimination. They have a bye because they're ranked number 1. But the first game is number 8 Notre Dame versus number 9 Georgia Tech. The winner of that game gets Florida State the next day. All right, number 5 Louisville plays number 12 North Carolina State. The winner of that game gets Stanford the next day. Number 7 Clemson plays number 10 North Carolina. The winner of that one plays number 2 Duke the next day. And number 6 Virginia and number 11 Pitt play. The winner of that one gets Virginia Tech. And the championship game's on Saturday at 2 o'clock. So it's single elimination. I would expect Florida State to do very well there. They'll probably get those regional or super regionals, whatever, or both when it comes time for that.
Yeah, they're the number 1 seed in that tournament.
Yeah, they're the number 1 seed. So they're expected to do very well. All right, there's that part. And then there's James Hale segment of this Florida State update where you have a list of something. All right, somebody ranked, and I think that somebody who wrote for USA Today. They ranked all the football coaches in the ACC. And I'll be honest, I didn't realize there were 17 teams. I thought there was 16, but there's 17.
Yeah.
Now, I'm not going to take the time to go through all 17.
Do they count Notre Dame in there?
No, Notre Dame is not in there. I'm going to give you the first 10, or the 1 through 10. At number 10, football coaches, according to this poll, is Dave Doran from North Carolina State.
He's pretty good.
Yeah.
All right. Number 9, Mike Norvell from Florida State.
Number 9.
Number
wow.
9.
$10 million man.
Number 8, Pat Narduzzi from Pitt, and I think Narduzzi does a great job. That's not an easy place to coach.
Right.
but,
Limited resources there.
Yeah, but he does a good job. Number 7 is James Bro Romance, Brent Key from Georgia Tech. Him and Kirby Smart. Georgia Tech.
He's a good Georgia Tech coach. Good.
All right.
Really good.
Number 6, Manny Diaz from Duke. Now, Duke won that conference last year, so he must be doing something right. Manny Diaz. I'm just saying.
Come on, James, help me out.
I can't help you on that one. He did well last year, and it was a team that nobody was really expecting anything from.
It was 6-5.
There you go.
A little bit of credit.
They won.
What was the record? I missed. What was the record?
Did
Jason, say that record one more time.
6-5.
Yeah.
And lost
I'd take the
3.
guy from Georgia Tech. That's just me.
Did Alabama win the SEC? No. Thank you.
Did Miami win the ACC?
All right.
No.
No.
They didn't play.
All right. Number 5 is Dabo Sweeney from Clemson. I'll be surprised. I was surprised that he was this
I'm
low.
sorry. I thought it'd be higher.
They had 9 draft picks, and they
Now-
were 6-6 last year.
Yeah, but he admits
Start
it.
thinking. Put your beanies on. If Dabo's 5, what schools are left? Who's going to be ahead of him?
Rhett Lashley.
I think
SMU.
Miami's coach will be number 1.
All right. Here's number 4, Jeff Braun from Louisville.
I agree.
He could be up higher. He's awesome.
Yeah, if he was at a real program, I'm not saying that Louisville's not, but if he was at like an Ohio State or a Michigan or a Penn State,
He's got a big raise.
I mean,
They really like the Ohio State transfer quarterback, and
Yeah.
Ohio
Yeah.
State really liked. They just couldn't keep him.
Right.
I wonder
think
why.
They're going to be dangerous this year.
number 3, you correctly picked him out of the hat.
SMU.
Rhett Lashley from SMU.
Auburn, yeah.
SMU
I know
scooter.
Auburn. He was at Auburn.
All right, now that leaves the top 2. Top 2.
It's got to be Miami's coach. Cristobal.
There's 2. Who's the other one? Come on now. Who's the other one?
2-hour show.
I
don't know. Just kind of went right in my head.
One of them.
Here's a hint.
One of them did not coach in the ACC last year. He came in over the off season.
Oh, James Franklin.
Yeah. So James Franklin, according
Yeah.
to number 2 at Virginia Tech.
That's good.
Which to me is kind of
I like how he tricked us. That's good.
He hasn't done anything now. I mean, I think he's a good coach. Virginia Tech is
I
not
think
a
it's
good
a home
job.
run hit. I think he's going to do great.
And then Cristobal is number 1.
Yeah.
What I didn't know is
Dabo should be 3.
who's 11 through 17. I didn't know some of these guys. I got to be honest. Let me just go. I got a few minutes or two.
Yeah.
11 was Bill Belichick.
11. Are you
11
kidding me?
in the ACC.
How many Super Bowls he have?
Went from the greatest of all time to 11.
He can't coach in the ACC. Tear that list up.
All right.
I agree with it, kind of, based on his first year at least.
Yeah, 12 was Tony Elliott from Virginia.
That should be way higher.
He's a pretty good coach.
Oh, that's a real
Now,
good
this
coach.
guy I haven't heard of. I don't know where he was. He wasn't the coach last year. This must be a new guy. Jake Dickert at Wake
He
Forest.
came from Surfside.
Did he? I think he may have.
Where's he coaching at?
Wake Forest.
Okay.
14, Fran Brown at Syracuse.
He's pretty good, man.
He was an assistant, I think, at Georgia, I think.
They've actually landed some big-time recruits. They landed the number 1 wide receiver out of Miami.
That's not an easy place to coach either.
No, not at all.
Oh, then your boy, Bill O'Brien, number 15 at Boston College.
First and goal, let's throw the ball.
You averaged 40 points a game with him.
The first and goal, let's throw the ball 3 times.
Boston College won Ohio State a national championship when they hired him because they got Chip Kelly instead.
All right, 16 is your boy Tosh Lapoy from California. And 17, I'll be honest, I never heard of this guy. It's Tavita Pritchard, who's the head coach at Stanford.
Hey, get out to Newbies, have a great time. 4 wonderful locations. Bike Week, they knocked a home run. They did such a wonderful job with Bike Week. Get out there and have a great time. On the weekend, the best entertainment every single night. Get out to Newbies, the mothership. You know you are. Go have a great time. Newbies 2 on the Curve. Go watch all sport events. John Sharp, we love you. They always give back to the community. Let's make sure we give back to them. Hey, you want a bike? Make sure you get one of bikes from Steve's Bertishaw, Steve's Bike Shop. They've been in business since 1979. Electrical bikes, standard bikes, new and used, right there across the street from Sam's. And I tell you what, he's also the swim coach at Moses. Locals taking care of locals. What time are we going to give it away? 8:15. What are we giving away? Ferrucci. That place is incredible, man. I can't wait to hear who wins this. We'll be right back. 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida.
ESPN Northwest Florida.
The Sports Blitz.
They save up to go watch their favorite team, their favorite player, and then you're going to sit him out because you want to get a better position in your draft process? Come on, man. Fans are the only reason why you're making the millions of dollars. The fans are the reason why that you're able to play this game that you love. Forget all this sitting out mess. That's not right.
The Sports Blitz.
Live and local, weekdays 4 to 6.
ESPN Northwest Florida.
Good morning. This is Anna on ESPN Northwest Florida with your forecast on this Tuesday. Mostly sunshine this afternoon and evening with a moderate breeze coming out of the south around 13 miles per hour. And look for the high to be 78. Tonight, there will be a variety of slight fog and partly cloudy skies with the temperature reaching 69. Partly sunny tomorrow with the high of 80. This weather is brought to you by Earthworks of Northwest Florida. Thank you for tuning in to ESPN Northwest Florida. Rely on it.
Men, 40% of us over 40 experience ED, but the blue pill isn't your only option. And ladies, are you living with bladder leaks? At Thrive Alternative Medicine, they're introducing the Umcella Chair, a non-invasive FDA-approved treatment for urinary incontinence and sexual wellness. It's simple. Sit in the chair fully clothed for 28 minutes. The Umcella Chair uses high-frequency energy to stimulate your pelvic floor muscles. Patients report better sexual satisfaction and improved bladder control. Call Thrive Alternative Medicine, 850-655-7090.
That boot store reminds you Mother's Day is just around the corner. Make it a Western Mother's Day by shopping that boot store. You'll find a huge selection of Western wear for the youngest to the oldest mother, and at prices you can afford. Gift certificates are available too, so Mom can shop for herself. That boot store open Tuesday through Thursday, 9 till 5, Friday and Saturday, 9 till 5:30. That boot store next to Bill Bird Kia, 15th Street, Panama City. That boot store, where God is good all the time.
He's a beacon of light to many and an inspiration to all.
Winning.
The Coach James Hale Show, live from the J. Michaels Studio. 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida.
Is it sitting in your lap? And welcome back, 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida. Those coach rankings were pretty interesting there. All right, let's get back. You mentioned this a minute ago. The SEC, I think the ACC, and I think there's one other conference. Maybe it's the Big 12. I'm not sure about the Big 12, but everybody's starting the softball tournaments, okay? They're getting ready to happen as we speak. Softball American, this is their last poll going into the tournaments. I'm gonna look at these records of these teams, man. It's incredible. I want to start at number 25. I looked at it, and I think there's only 4 from the Big Ten. let me say it again. I think there's only 4 from the Big Ten out of 25. So money can't buy everything, as far as you know. At number 25, Indiana's record is 41-13. At number 24 is Arizona. They're 25-16. Good record. South Carolina out of the SEC. I hope I wrote this down right. I think I wrote down 30-25. That doesn't sound right. Maybe it is. Clemson, 22nd, 32-19. Central Florida's 21, 38-15-1. Louisville, I thought they'd be higher. They're 20th, 43-11. Mississippi State out of the SEC's 37-17. Jim, Virginia Tech's 18th of the ACC. They're 44-9. LSU is 17th, 37 wins, 16 losses. SEC. Texas A&M out of the SEC is 36-18. Then you have number 15, Texas A&M. I think I did something wrong.
Texas Tech, maybe?
I just did that at 16. Okay. Number 15, Stanford, 36-12. Number 14 is Georgia, 36-17. Number 13 is Oklahoma State, 37-14. And here we go. The Florida Gators at number 12, 47-9. At 11, Duke, 38-13. And here we finally got another Big Ten school. Number 10, UCLA, 45-7. Oregon, Big Ten, 40-11. And then the real deal, number 8, Texas, 30 wins, 19 losses. You look at Florida State at number 7, 46-8. And number 6, Tennessee, 42-9. Arkansas is 41-10 at number 5. Your top 4 in the American poll, which I think is sponsored by USA Today. At number 4, and they are good. They are really good. Alabama Crimson Tide, 47-6. Texas Tech, I watched them play Baylor the other day. Texas Tech's real deal. 50-5. They got pitchers. They got players.
Oh, who's number 2 though?
Number 2 out of the Big Ten.
So you're saying there's a chance
out of the Big Ten? We can't get rid of these people. 43-6, and number 1.
Who was that?
Nebraska.
Yeah.
Like again, we can't get rid of these.
There's
people.
3 Big Ten teams in the top 10. So
yeah, they're number 1, and they're really good.
Yeah.
Oklahoma 48-7. So that's your last before the tournament play of the USA Today All-American Top 25 softball teams. Florida State's really good. Florida's really good. Alabama, who knows? And I can't wait till they get the playoff games going because I enjoy watching girls softball. It's really good. I think it's entertaining. Jason, you like it?
Oh, absolutely. The fast-pacedness of it.
A lot faster than baseball.
Yeah. It's really fun to watch. And these girls can throw, man. I mean, and hit. Oklahoma had like 140-some home runs on the year or something insane. So it's exciting to watch.
Do you like it, James? Do you like it?
Oh, yeah. I watch softball. It's a great one out there, man. I like those pitchers right now. There's
it's becoming more and more popular.
There's a gal for Tennessee that's almost hitting 80, and that's crazy considering, how much closer you are to the plate than you are.
You don't have much time to react.
Yeah, that thing's coming in. I mean, that'd be like a fastball coming in at like 95. That's like the fastest you've ever seen somebody in softball. It's
and the movement
nuts.
they have, those little drop balls and, little rise balls is insane how they were able to throw. And they can throw like 100 innings and no problem.
And again, I'll say this again, with a transfer deal, I don't mind them getting paid, but I hope they do something about the transfers because that hurts high school players. When the team can go get Oklahoma's pitcher and pay her X amount of money, you might have 3 or 4 high school kids they were looking at. No, we're not going there.
Well,
This
that's
kid can
Texas
play.
Tech did. They got Stanford's pitcher.
Yeah. I watched Texas Tech. Listen, they're good. Whoever gets hot at the end is going to win the thing.
I think they need to start looking at multi-year contracts. I mean, why
make them employees?
Why sign a superstar, 5-star, let's say, quarterback if you know he's going to sit for a year and then he's going to have the opportunity to transfer after that first year? I mean, you have no guarantee that he'll be back.
Think about this. This makes the best sense out there. You hire an employee at the university from Ohio State. You pay a 17-year-old $4.1 million to come in and be your quarterback. You go hire a great professor that's been doing it for 40 years. We pay him $100,000. So I think we should hire him.
I do too. And
no,
so
I'm being smart.
No,
there are going to be some issues. What you're hiring, but it's like the value. What value does that 17-year-old bring into this university compared to a
they got to get rid
50-year-old guy that's a great professor of heart surgeon or something?
They got to get rid of the language NIL because that's not what this is for.
No,
We're
this
paid
is
for play.
recruiting.
It's
This is
100%.
recruiting.
They're employees. I mean, you're signing these kids
Yep.
based off nothing they've done in college, so their name is nothing yet. I mean,
But you see, you still not comprehend what I'm getting at. Is sooner or later, they're going to go the unions and all this kind of stuff. What? You're paying a kid this much money to come work at these? I've been working here all these years. I'm a professor. I'm a heart, whatever. I'm a brain, and I'm making X amount. There are going to be issues wherever they do.
Of course there are.
Insurance, everything.
You know who's winning the best out of all of this situation?
The NCAA still,
China.
in my opinion.
China, I think.
No, the NFL is winning the biggest on this because this is still keeping the NFL from having a minor league program, which would cost the NFL money to have all those guys down there doing something else. So truly the biggest winner is the NFL. They don't want to see this go away. The NFL is loving this competition because it's making
it was set up
it's
nicely
getting players,
before.
Paid before they even get there.
But I will say this: there are a few downfalls to that because instead of Carson Beck going to the NFL, he can make more money in the NCAA. So these guys are staying an extra
If they
year.
keep letting them play.
That may be a good thing for the NFL, but that's one thing I kind of look at and think, I wonder if they're like happy with that because there's a lot, especially in basketball. I think we had the lowest amount of early entries into basketball this year because they can make more money based on their rookie contract if they're that late first, early second round. And so they're staying in school. They're staying at Duke. They're staying at Arizona and making that $3-4 million a year. So I don't know if it's good or bad. I think it's probably good that they're getting more experience because most of these guys are not going to come in and start right away in the NFL.
All right, let's take a break. We'll get ready to come back and do Bama, Auburn, and everything else. David Adams, their designer jewelry place is incredible. Russ, Amber Patrick, they're going to take care of you. Locals taking care of you. They're incredible. They'll give you deals. If you got jewelry you want to sell, Go down there, man. Gold and silver is bringing in top dollar right now. And I'll tell you another thing. You've got some jewelry that's broke. They don't smell it off and you get it back 6 weeks later. They do it in-house. They do it right there. Nobody does that anymore. They are the best. They're local. Russ, Amber, Patrick, love you guys down there. David Adamson's designer jewelry. Go check it out over in Lynn Haven. Also, don't forget about Kyle Vandergriff. Listen to him every Friday right here on ESPN Northwest Florida. You need a roof. You need something built. You need a schoolhouse built. Go with TK Vandy Roofing and General Contracting. They design commercial, residential, and also Patrick. Listen to Patrick every Monday right here on ESPN Northwest Florida. Turf Pro Pest Control. You talking about locals? Nobody's more local than him. His beautiful kids go to Mosley High School. Turf Pro Pest Control, #1. We'll be right back. 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida. Be right back.
.3 ESPN Northwest Florida. Real local winners.
Bobby, you have won the Orlando Magic Detroit Pistons Game 6 playoff tickets. Are you excited, my friend?
Oh, yeah, that's awesome. I've been watching the Magic since I was a kid. Penny Hardaway, Nick Anderson, Dennis Scott, Shaq. I remember when they first started. I mean, that was like the glory days.
Keep listening to Win on the Gulf Coast. 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida.
Good morning. This is Anna on ESPN Northwest Florida with your forecast on this Tuesday. Mostly sunshine this afternoon and evening with a moderate breeze coming out of the south around 13 miles per hour. And look for the high to be 78. Tonight, there will be a variety of slight fog and partly cloudy skies with the temperature reaching 69. Partly sunny tomorrow with the high of 80. This weather is brought to you by Earthworks of Northwest Florida. Thank you for tuning in to ESPN Northwest Florida. Rely on it.
360-degree protection of your home, 365 days a year, one low monthly price.
Brock Lawn and Pest Control offers an affordable program that provides our customers with peace of mind. Brock 365.
We like bundling pest control with termite protection for a low monthly payment. We couldn't be happier with the results. Most treatments are done outside, and we haven't had any issues in over 3 years.
Call us today for your free consultation.
Brock Lawn and Pest Control.
WGSX Lynn Haven, WVLQ Port St. Joe, ESPN Northwest Florida.
The locals love it. Full residential and commercial projects from start to finish. Wheelhouse is ready to help. From the moment you have the thought to build to the moment you step through the front door of your finished project, Wheelhouse Consulting and Engineering will walk you through all of your aspirations. Engineering, site plans, live architectural design, construction, 3D rendering, permits, and more. Wheelhouse Consulting and Engineering, 850-896-6597, 850-896-6597, and online at wheelhousedba.com.
The Coach James Hale Show is live and local from the J. Michaels Studio.
They got something that money couldn't buy.
I was noticing when you come down the stairs that you've got pretty legs.
All right, I'll tell you a story without a happy ending. Y'all following this?
ESPN Northwest Florida.
Tide roll. Play it, James. You love them, you hate them. You know who they are.
91 guaranteed.
Alabama Update is brought to you by Stevenson Air Conditioning. We don't care what time it is. If it breaks down, they're there for you. That is Stevenson Air Conditioning. It's going to be a long, hot summer. If you got Stevenson Air Conditioning, you have no problems. I tell you what, nobody does a better job. Nobody's more local. Jason graduated from Mosley High School. He started this business. He hit a home run. They've expanded. People are loving it. I see that truck everywhere, especially in Bay Point. Stevenson Air Conditioning. Locals taking care of locals. Call Debbie. They'll come out. They'll service it. It's going to last longer. Your power bill is going to go down. Jason, you bought two. And have you been successful? Have you had success with Stevenson Air Conditioning?
Yeah, because I don't have to turn my air conditioner up during the day, so it doesn't run all day long, and it stays cool. So I save money; it pays for itself. So the amount of money I save per month, pay for it in probably like a year and a half. So
Steverson air conditioning.
And my house is cooler; it runs more efficiently. I don't worry about if it's going to blow up, and if it needs fixed. They came out. Matter of fact, they fixed one of them for free just because it was something I did stupidly and didn't even know about it. But they made a service call the next day.
That's hard to believe.
Yeah,
hard to believe.
Not really. But
Yeah, go figure.
As far as you know. Anyway, and Dr. J, that mansion he has, he went with him. I mean, everybody goes with Stevenson air conditioning. Now this is, I don't know if I like this, but I don't know if I truly know this is a fact, because honestly, I wouldn't have him there. I would have Julio Jones at this. But coming in, they did a survey, a poll, and Alabama's wide receiver, Heisman Trophy winner, Devontae Smith, and they say to coach him, to be around him, you can't have a better player, a better person, a better attitude, work ethic. Incredible. He was not the biggest guy in the world, but people love him. He made it look easy. He came in as the second best receiver in the history of college football. Randy Moss came in at number 1. He recruited. We all know about the recruiting stories. Wound up at Marshall. But Devontae Smith, what did he do at Alabama? He won the Heisman Trophy winner. He was Alabama's only wide receiver. You never hear wide receivers winning it. Him and Desmond Howard, I think, are the last two guys to ever do it. Tim Brown, the last guys, the ones that did
Notre Dame.
But he won 2 national championships, SEC championship. He had an incredible 3,965 yards, and that's when Alabama was loaded with wide receiver, all of NFL wide receivers on that roster, and he did it. He was the best of theirs. Larry Fitzgerald from Pitt was second. Jerry Rice from Mississippi Valley State came in 4th. That was your top 4. And I agree with he's a great player, Heisman Trophy winner, but Julio Jones, 6'4", 225, to me should be Alabama's number 1 receiver all time. And actually, you go back in history, you look it up, a guy named Don Hudson, what he did is incredible. He was like a man playing with kids, played all those years in the NFL, Green Bay, all the different teams. He was probably the greatest, maybe the greatest athlete to ever play at Alabama, and people forget about that because it happened way back in time. But I'm glad he finished second. I would have Julio Jones there. You heard these names. I'm sure you have a different opinion on these than these 4.
I mean, we're splitting hairs here, but Calvin Johnson obviously is one of the best to ever do it. I mean, physically, we never saw anything like that. That's why he was called Megatron. I remember Andre Johnson when he was at Miami was an absolute stud. I mean, he was dominant in the NFL as well. So, but, I mean, you have so many guys you can look from. I think Jeremiah Smith will eventually be on that list. I mean, he's a Julio Jones clone. So we'll see what he does this year. He's definitely up there in the top 5 for a Heisman. If he could do that, I think he'll put his name up there in the top 2 or 3. There's so many good receivers over the years, though. I mean, there's so many good athletes. So, I can't argue with the list at all, but I'm just throwing some names out there that, could be on there eventually or could be in the top 10.
Jerry Rice was incredible.
Yeah, he's awesome.
James, what do you think? Did they get the list right or wrong, the list?
I didn't hear Larry Fitzgerald on there.
Yeah, he was number 2. Number 3.
Yeah.
Pitt.
That was a great one for me, that was my time when I was in high school, just really watching as much sports as I could. And he was that's just the classic one for me right there.
Yeah, he came at number 3. Jim, you could live with this list?
Yeah, for sure. That's pretty hard to argue with.
All right, but let's keep it real. We're out looking. We got to pick one of them, and I'm going to use the Alabama too. And I love him, Devontae Smith. I love him, but we threw the ball a lot when he played there. When Julio came there, he mainly was a blocker before a receiver, and he could block. I'm looking at a guy 6'1", 190, and I'm looking at another guy that's 6'4", 225, that's faster. I'm going to go with a bigger guy.
He could probably just do more. I mean, Devontae Smith was explosive, fast. He can get behind, in a receiver, good route runner. But, Julio Jones can make them tough catches. You throw it up to him, he's going to catch it.
NFL. And they're both doing great in NFL.
And they were utilized differently. I mean, they're different offenses, different eras. So that maybe leans towards Devontae Smith. But you put Julio Jones in that offense, then I think you're talking different.
Sticking with the Alabama theme here, if you want to put one in there who would flourish in today's college football is Ozzie Newsome.
Oh, God.
Ozzie Newsome, when he was at Alabama, played wideout, and they ran the wishbone. They didn't hardly ever throw the ball. And then he went to the Browns and caught like 80 to 100 passes.
They moved him to tight end. He was a split end, moved him to tight end.
He caught between 80 and 100 passes every year.
Yeah.
You know, if he was playing in today's world of football, he'd be unstoppable. I mean, he's big, fast, great hands. He had the whole package. That's why he's in the Hall of Fame.
You know, he's right. Because I watched him. He was Johnny Davis's roommate in college. Johnny and I played
Ozzie Newsome was awesome.
Ozzie Newsome was, and there you go, first-round draft pick.
Yep.
Never hardly caught the ball. But per yard perception, I think still number one in Alabama history. That's a great point. But he's built like Julio Jones.
Yeah,
they were like that.
Right.
Smith at Ohio State's the same way. Big, physical guys that can fly. I just would take the bigger guy over a 6'1", 190 guy because sooner or later the pound.
Cooper from Alabama was good
another
too.
Great one.
Jamar Chase that we didn't mention from LSU. I think he's sitting out the year. I believe did he sit out the year or was it Jefferson? I can't remember.
Yeah, one of them two did. I don't remember which.
That dude is on a different level. I mean, when you talk about a smaller receiver but can do everything, that guy is explosive. So
all right, I want to switch gears and let's get into softball. The tournament starting. Could you tell me, guys, who are the most? There's two teams. They're tied at the top for the most SEC tournament championships in the SEC.
Are we counting teams that are in there now? And
is that in there as of today?
Oklahoma.
SEC championships.
Oh, so we're not counting the new teams.
Yeah, we're counting them, but they haven't been.
Okay, I understand. No. Yeah. So not just champions.
Right. How did y'all win the war? I don't know. I'm sorry, go ahead.
Tennessee.
No.
Georgia.
No.
Florida.
Yes. Come on, think. James. Who are the two teams tied at the top, most SEC tournament softball championships?
I would have said Florida and Tennessee because Tennessee had that really nice run in the 90s, early 2000s.
You would be close, but let me get it in for you. The Florida Gators won it 6 times, okay? They won it 2008, 9, 13, 18, 19, and 2024. Tied with them are the Alabama Crimson Tide in the Alabama update. Alabama's won it 1998, 2003, 5, 2010, 12, and 2021. They got a good softball team. That coach's been here for a while. They're good. If you haven't watched them, you'll be seeing them on TV going through. They're really good. Florida's really good this year also. LSU has won it 5 times. LSU's got a good athletic department.
Yeah.
Tennessee has only won it 3 times. Auburn twice. Auburn's really down this year in softball. South Carolina twice. Oklahoma 1. Texas A&M 1. Arkansas 1. Ole Miss 1. And Georgia 1.
So this must not go back very far.
No.
2000 or something.
Right,
so Tennessee, I think, was dominant, in the 90s, I believe?
90s Tennessee had a great run.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that's tournament's going on right now. Most quad baseball wins, quad 1 wins, I really, to be honest with you, I don't know what that means.
That means the higher ranked teams, basically.
Okay. All right. Number 1 in the SEC. Do you know who it is?
Alabama.
Baseball? No.
Texas.
We just talked about them. Alabama and somebody's tied for the most softball. Florida Gators. The record's not that great this year, but they got it, 15. Georgia Tech is second with 13. Texas is right there with them at 13. Then you got Alabama with 12, Texas A&M with 12, Arkansas with 11, Auburn's really good. Auburn with 11, and Ole Miss with 11. So they played some tougher teams, and Georgia Tech's pretty good now. Have you watched them? They're pretty good.
Okay. Riddle me this, Batman. I got to.
What do you need to know?
I got to interrupt your SEC hit parade here. How can UCLA with 40-something wins? Okay, they're playing in the Big Ten. That's a quad 4. They're playing in the Big Ten. They got 40-some wins. How can they not have more than 15?
All right, let me read the article right here.
Tell me. Riddle me that, Batman.
All right, let me read.
How can they have not 15?
This is from experts. This is from the experts article.
Experts.
Because they play in a weak communist conference, the Big Ten. That's what it says. Okay, go argue with them.
Well,
I don't know.
25 preseason ranked SEC teams. It's easily to get
That's
quad
exactly
1 wins.
right. Self-fulfilling prophecy.
Florida's like
I told
20.
you we were
Let me
good.
go back to the rankings. The Big Ten has 4 in the top 25.
And number 1 is UCLA. Big Ten.
No, Oklahoma was.
That was
I'm
softball.
talking baseball.
Oh, okay. I'm not talking baseball. Oh, yeah, I was.
Yes, you were.
Oh, my bad. My bad.
You're like a feather in a whirlwind, boy.
I'm trying to make it look where you look good, whatever way I have to.
It's not working.
Let me finish up with the Alabama update. You're making me think too much. My head's hurting. Alabama baseball 13-11 in the SEC as of yesterday. Okay, they're 32-16 overall. At home, they're 21-5. They're 8-10 on the road, so we got to do better on the road. Neutral sites, they're 3-1. Last Thursday, Alabama beat Vandy 5-4. Last Friday, number 24 at the time, Alabama beat Vandy 5-0. And then Alabama beat them again on a doubleheader 8-5. Alabama plays today. Alabama's ranked number 19th right now in some of the one of the polls. They play Troy today. Then they got South Carolina on Saturday and Sunday. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, they got South Carolina. I'm not going to get into all that. How much time we got?
We got about 3.
All right. But I think Alabama's baseball team's pretty good. I know the softball team is outstanding, and I'll talk about their record tomorrow. But baseball, if they get hot at the end, they could do something. But it seems like every time we get the feeling it doesn't happen.
I think you can say that about a lot of the SEC teams because, we may laugh and joke a little bit, but that is by far the deepest conference. One of the deepest sports is the SEC. I mean, baseball. There's a lot of good teams in that, 5 to 15 range. There's probably 9 teams from the SEC there. So they truly do beat themselves up a little bit there. So any of them teams could get hot, and them teams have the pitching and hitting to kind of make a run and win the national championship. But we got to see. Georgia's a good team. LSU's been the most surprising team in the season for me. I thought they'd come in and maybe try to go back to back with the amount of people they had on their roster, but they just haven't played that well. Even Florida could make a run. They get hot at the right time. Of course, their pitching needs to improve a little bit.
Keep an eye on Auburn.
Yeah,
we're going to talk about Auburn. We're going to look at the SEC standings where Auburn's at and everybody else. And you're right, it's close. Everybody's kind of bunched up in there. But Jim made a point. If UCLA or anybody else in the Big Ten wins that and they sweep it, man, I will bow down to the Big Ten.
I'll cry.
I will.
I'll wear black for 6 months.
I get on these other guests that are big SEC guys, and I say, kind of tease with them and stuff. I say the Big Ten is taking over. They still don't want to hear it, but it's right there in front of us.
Well, it's about money, and they're making the most money by their TV contracts.
$1.37 billion.
And look at basketball. I mean, this year, look how many teams they had. Illinois, Michigan. Yeah. I mean, Michigan State, Purdue, all those teams were outstanding.
What's the only team that was actually leading Michigan at halftime?
I forgot.
Alabama.
Roll Tide, baby.
And they got beat by 14.
They got beat by 50.
We cut that field. Go back and erase that last comment.
And if you look at what Michigan did this offseason in the portal and their recruiting, man, they're going to be good next year.
All right, let's talk about some of our great people. Hey, what is this day? What's the day? What is today?
Cinco de Mayo.
Where are we going to go?
I think you've already started.
Pepper's Mexican. Yeah, we did it about 6, 7 o'clock. We do it. Margarita's pretty good. Pepper's Mexican Grill. We got one over in town. Get out there and have a great time there. But if you're on Panama City Beach, you've got to get Pepper's Mexican Grill on Panama City Beach Parkway. That place is absolutely gorgeous. We're going to be there this afternoon. We get to about 5:30. Monday's Military Day, 10% discount today for all you military people. They got all kind of specials going on, food special, drink specials today. Go out there and have a wonderful time. Help celebrate at Pepper's Mexican Grill. Margaritas, buy one, get one free. Draft beer, buy one, get one free. Pepper's Mexican Grill. Don't forget about Stevenson Air Conditioning, the Alabama Update. I want to thank Jason. Locals taking care of locals. That is Stevenson Air Conditioning. Also, let's go ahead and let's see. Somebody said I said it. Adamson. I said it. David Adamson, Russ, Amber, Patrick, love them. Get in there and see them. You can actually get in there, write your name down, and put your wish list. What do you want? Necklace, what time, what type of ring, what kind of bracelet. Write it all down. Send your boyfriend in there. Send your husband in there. Just don't send them together. Send them in there. You get what you want. If you want to buy some jewelry, that's the place to go. If you want to sell your jewelry, that's the place to go. Go check it out. You'll be glad you did. 1 in 5 develop skin cancer. Go see the living legend, Dr. Ward. He's operated on me now 3 times. The guy is incredible. 3 different places. He gets it out the first time. People love this man. Listen to him every Wednesday, 7:30, right here at ESPN Northwest Florida. And there's offices where you're listening at right now throughout Panama, Florida. There's an office near you. Dr. John Ward. the Gator man himself. We'll be right back. 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida. Auburn Tigers. Let's talk about the Auburn Tigers when we get back.
Who's hungry? Caller 10 wins a $25 gift card in the Ferrucci Feast. Call now. 850-215-6290. 850-215-6290. ESPN Northwest Florida.
The Atlanta Braves play here.
We're staying up past our bedtime for the Atlanta Braves at the Seattle Mariners.
Fly ball, deep left field, back to the wall. He just supercharged that thing.
The Braves bring a dominant road record and the MLB's best batting average. Airtime coming up at 7:25, first pitch at 8:40, right here on your home for the Atlanta Braves on the Gulf Coast.
ESPN Northwest Florida.
Good morning. This is Anna on ESPN Northwest Florida with your forecast on this Tuesday. Mostly sunshine this afternoon and evening with a moderate breeze coming out of the south around 13 miles per hour. And look for the high to be 78. Tonight, there will be a variety of slight fog and partly cloudy skies with the temperature reaching 69. Partly sunny tomorrow with the high of 80. This weather is brought to you by Earthworks of Northwest Florida. Thank you for tuning in to ESPN Northwest Florida. Rely on it.
Men, 40% of us over 40 experience ED, but the blue pill isn't your only option. And ladies, are you living with bladder leaks? At Thrive Alternative Medicine, they're introducing the Chair, a non-invasive FDA-approved treatment for urinary incontinence and sexual wellness. It's simple. Sit in the chair, fully clothed for 28 minutes. The Chair uses high-frequency energy to stimulate your pelvic floor muscles. Patients report better sexual satisfaction and improved bladder control. Call Thrive Alternative Medicine, 850-655-7090.
Your biggest investment is your home. Protect it while also improving its appearance with Earthworks of Northwest Florida. We have sand, mulch, gravel, or lay down decorative stone, all available for pickup and delivery. Discover your dream landscape with Earthworks of Northwest Florida. Imagine the moment you proudly pull up to your home that you've worked so hard for, enhanced by quality mulch, decorative stones, and more. Let's make it happen today. Request a quote online at earthworkspc.com or swing by the office at 2005 Industrial Drive. Love the land you live on.
Bum, 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 bum. Whoa! Eagle! Hey! Martha, Kenny, James, Jenna, Elizabeth, Steve, Craig, Segrist. I love those people over there. Hey, give us a call right now. We're going to give away something you're absolutely. What are we giving away, Jim, Big James?
We've got a $25 gift card to Ferrucci Restaurant.
Ferrucci. That place is awesome. Downtown, beautiful Panama City. Give us a call right now, 215-6290. Let me get that phone number one more time, 850-215-6290. Give us a call. We'll give away a $25 gift certificate to an incredible restaurant.
If we don't get a winner in the next 5 minutes, it automatically goes to
Jason Kowaleski. Hey, that's number one to me. Auburn, we talk about how close the SEC is. Let's look at the SEC standings. Do you even know, Big Ten boy, do you even know who the number one team in the SEC is as we speak today?
In what, baseball?
Baseball.
Georgia.
Thank you. Good guy. He's incredible. He is. You are the man.
See, the problem, the difference.
You are the man.
The difference between me and you is I can read. Okay. You not so much.
Jason, you did win it.
You did win it.
Dang. Let's bring in Jason's twin. Good morning.
Good morning. How are y'all?
Hey, Jason. Where do you live at? On the beach in town or what?
Lynn Haven.
Lynn Haven. Good job. Well, what do you think, man? What about this restaurant? Do you like it?
Yes, sir.
Have you been there before?
Hello? Anybody home?
Can you hear me? Yeah, I can hear you now. Have you been there before?
Okay. Yes, sir.
All right. You know how good this thing is. It's incredible. Have you had a pizza there yet?
I have.
Yeah, that place is. I love the owners. They're great people there. I got to ask you, what's your favorite college football team?
Georgia Bulldogs.
There we go. Kirby Smart, man. We ought to give him two. We can't do that.
Yes,
we can't do that. I would do it, but I'd get in trouble. James, why don't you do it and you get in trouble and be all right?
Sure.
All right, I'll do it.
Yeah. Hey, listen, if you need somebody to go with you, I'm open. If not, go down there and take your girlfriend, your wife, or whatever. Are you local? Did you go to school here locally?
No, sir. I grew up in Blakely, Georgia, about 2 hours from here.
When'd you move down here?
2007.
How you like it?
We love it. Kids born here, go to school here. I just saw Jason at his Max Fit Saturday.
Nice.
Bought my boy some protein.
Yeah.
Does your son play ball?
He's at Mosley. Yes, sir.
What's he play?
Defensive end.
What's his name?
Tanner English.
Tanner English. All right, good. How big is he?
He's probably 5'10", 185, freshman.
Freshman. Okay, heck, good.
That's good.
man.
Yeah.
Live in the weight room. Live in the
Yes,
weight
sir.
room. I'm telling you, I swear, you can outwork. You can get yourself bigger, stronger, faster if you work hard, and that's what it's all about. And I'm glad you're going down Jason's place because he can help you every way.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we appreciate it too.
Well, listen, Jason, anything we can do for you, let us know. Thank you so much for listening, and thank you so much for calling. Go have a great time down there. Don't hang up. James got to tell you what to do, okay?
Okay.
Thank you,
thank
sir.
y'all.
Thank you,
good
buddy.
day.
Appreciate you.
And Georgia's kind of flying under the radar. Everybody's talking about Texas and
Baby.
Kirby's. I think he's got something cooking up here.
15 starters returning. Are you kidding me? I said it right now. I think it's going to be Georgia or Ohio State playing for it. That's what I think.
I won't be surprised.
But I do. Neither one will go undefeated. Neither one of those two
It's
teams.
going to be very hard to go undefeated.
I don't think anybody goes undefeated this year.
And I don't think coaches
Notre Dame could.
I don't think coaches push to do that as much anymore. Like we saw Ohio State at the end of the year. And the only reason I'm talking about Ohio State because that's where I'm more familiar with. They set a lot of starters at the end of the year. So
Right.
I think sacrificing a loss in a game that, maybe not mean as much. That doesn't mean they're not trying to win. But if you got a guy hurt and you're trying to get ready for the playoffs like a Jeremiah Smith, you're going to let him heal and sit on the bench a couple games.
Right.
So it's just a different, time. And you got to win, 16, 17 games now to win it all. So
If you look at the Big Ten and the SEC, I see no one going undefeated. The Big 12, maybe. ACC, maybe Miami. I kind of doubt it.
they haven't done it yet. I mean, they're going to be really talented. Don't get me wrong. Getting that quarterback was huge for them. But, it's very hard to go undefeated now.
There's one team that can do it, I think. And you look at their schedule. To me, it's a one-game schedule. And they get them at home. They get Miami at home. That's Notre Dame.
Yeah.
Notre Dame has got it made. They don't share their money. We bow down to them. Great university. I got a lot of respect for Notre Dame and their fans. but they live by different rules. They can schedule anybody they want. And I don't believe strength. I will never trust the committee strength of schedule, ever. I never will. Notre Dame, why would you go join a league if you're ranked, in the top 12 you're in? They can't kick you out like they can a Big Ten or SEC school to get a Cinderella in.
Yeah, and like you said, they can just choose their schedule. USC got dropped, so they're only really legitimate.
One of the biggest rivals in all of college football. USC did it. I'd have done the same thing.
Yeah, USC did it. When you're – and it was kind of Notre Dame's fault a little bit. I don't want to give them fully just to, say that because they wanted to play them at the end of the year in the middle of Big Ten, now that Big Ten's going for USC in the middle of their Big Ten schedule, and it didn't make any sense. They wanted to play at the beginning of the year when they played out-of-conference opponents, and Notre Dame didn't want to do that. So they couldn't come to an agreement. But I thought that's a bad look for Notre Dame. They should have made it happen. That's another big-time win. But because the committee bowed down to them and said, oh, you just be top 12, you're in. With that schedule, any big-time power is going to be top 12.
Pick up Coast Guard or Merchant Marine Academy.
SMU or somebody? It was somebody weak.
Probably some of the ACC.
Probably a Wake Forest.
SEC standings in baseball. Number one is the Georgia Bulldogs. That probably made Jason happy, too. They're 18-6, 38-11 overall. Number two, and they're really good, the Texas Longhorns, 15-8. And this is SEC play, 15-8, 35-10 overall. Now, A&M is also tied with them. They're 15-8. This is how close they all are. They're 15-8 also, 35-10 as of yesterday in SEC, and overall 35-10 like Texas. Number three, we have Mississippi State and Auburn. Both of them, Auburn's good. Both of them are 14-10 overall SEC record. Now, Mississippi State's 36-12, Auburn's 32-14. Auburn's hot right now. They're doing really well. I think they won like 5 or 6 series in a row. Alabama, Arkansas, and Florida are all tied in next and fourth place. They're all tied together. SEC play, they're all 13-1 in SEC. Alabama is 32-16. Arkansas is 32-17. Florida is 31-17. So we're splitting hairs. The next group, you got Ole Miss and Oklahoma tied 12-12 SEC play. Ole Miss is 32-17. Oklahoma's 30-16. Then you got Tennessee and Kentucky. Both are 11-13 SEC play. Tennessee, they lost their coach. They were really good when he was there. 31-17. Kentucky 29-16. Then you got Vandy, which is down compared to what they usually are in SEC play. They're 10-14. Overall, they're 27-22. Then it goes to LSU, which is shocking to me.
Yeah.
9-15, 28-21. You won't keep your job long at LSU with a record like that. South Carolina's next, 7-17, 22-27. And Missouri, do you guys not know how to play baseball? Well, I can't believe this. Missouri's 4-20 in SEC. 4-20. Overall record 21-26. So that's not good.
No.
Auburn, third place overall in the SEC, 14-10, 32-14. Again, they're hot right now. They're really, really good. As a matter of fact, let's look at Auburn. Auburn, they play Saturday, May 2nd. They got number 8 Auburn, and they beat at that time, scored 18. They beat number 7 Texas A&M 18-5. Saturday, Auburn 8th at the time, 5. Texas A&M 7th at the time, 4. And then on Sunday, Auburn 4. No, I take that back. A&M won the last game. Auburn wins the series, but A&M wins the Sunday game 4-3. So Auburn's a real deal, man. Tuesday, today, number 6 Auburn, latest poll, whatever poll they're looking at, versus UAB. You can watch that game at 6 o'clock first pitch on ESPN+. And then another series opens up. Auburn will play this Thursday, 7 o'clock, ESPNU, number 6 ranked Auburn versus Mississippi State, which is ranked 11th. That'll be a good game. Friday, the game will be at 7:30. Auburn, number 6, number 11, Mississippi State on the SEC network. Then on Saturday, the game first pitch is at 3 o'clock. Auburn, Mississippi State, SEC network. Now, I got time. Okay, I'll do that tomorrow. All right, that is our Auburn update. Get out to Beef O'Brae's Lynn Haven. You talking about a great man. You know this young man.
Yeah, I see him a lot. He told me to tell you hi, too.
I love him. Pat Perno is one of the finest men you'll meet. He's one of the most honest, hard workers out there. His restaurant is incredible. I would say he's got to be one of the best, if not the very best, city commissioner for Lynn Haven. I'd say mayor one day. And he shops at Jason's place. He's highly intelligent, wonderful personality, good-looking guy. Beef O'Brae's Lynn Haven. I don't know if he hires just wonderful people, trains them that way. I think he does both. But they truly always got a smile on their face. They treat you like family. They never have a bad day. You will never walk out of there disappointed. I've gone to other places before when people are not friendly and they're kind of rude. I don't go back. That'll never happen at Beef O'Brae's Lynn Haven. They treat you like family. TV's everywhere, and all you Mosley Dolphins, before anything's going on at Mosley, I don't care if it's graduation, I don't care what it is. Go have your little pregame meal there, then head out to Mosley High School, and matter of fact, after it's all done, go back having some more food. Beef O'Brae's Lynn Haven. You'll be glad you did. And what else I got? The legendary J. Michael's Restaurant, the best seafood, ice cold beer. Today's special is black beans and quesadillas, but they got the best burgers, pork chops, steaks, you name it. They got it. The very best fried seafood you get. It's all about the seasoning. The shrimp is incredible. The legendary J. Michael's. We'll be right back. 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida.
While other radio stations are playing national contests with winners in Timbuktu, 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida has real local winners.
Hi, this is Dave Neat from Panama City Beach.
Bona fide and certified local.
Man, that's fantastic. Oh, my goodness.
Keep listening to Win on the Gulf Coast.
Hell yeah, let's do it. I just won $250 from 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida.
Operation Spay Bay Vaccine Clinic in Fountain, Florida, coming up May 16th. Yes, at 17822 Center Drive, Fountain, Florida. Operation Spay Bay will be having a vaccination clinic on May 16th, 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. free rabies vaccines with $20 exam. Going to be in your area 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. on May the 16th in Fountain, Florida. Operation Spay Bay. Get them fixed today.
Are you thinking of doing a fundraiser? Well, Krispy Kreme Donuts next to HCA Hospital, 23rd Street, Panama City, and on the Ross Clark Circle in Dothan says, let's raise some dough. Earn up to 50% profit with a Krispy Kreme fundraiser in-shop or online. So let's raise some dough. At Krispy Kreme Donuts next to HCA Hospital, 23rd Street, Panama City, and on the Ross Clark Circle in Dothan.
Ready to join the team? The Jaguars and our stadium partners are hosting a job fair Wednesday, May 20th. We're looking for enthusiastic new faces to serve as ushers, ticket takers, concessionaires, security, and more. Stop by the Prime Osborne Convention Center and apply on May 20th from 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. Professional dress, a pen, and a smile are all you need. There are 1,000 spots to be filled for the 2026 season, so join us and be a part of the Jaguars game day team.
It's the Coach James Hale Show.
Bonafide and qualified.
Live and local from the J. Michaels Studio.
Certified.
On the Sports Talk Monster. ESPN Northwest Florida.
All right, let's go. 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida. Thank you for listening today. Appreciate every single one of you guys out there for listening. Be careful driving back and forth to work, to school. All right, let's get into this. This is the latest post-spring top 25. But the reason I like this one, it shows you also where they had the rankings of recruiting, and they had the rankings of transfers. I focused in on the transfers. I think they're more important. I think they're more important, so that's the reason I did it. Here we go. We'll start at number 25, Louisville. Returning production, but the transfer ranking, they're 18th in the nation. They just gave him an extension. He's a heck of a football coach. I think they could be higher than this.
Beat Miami last year.
Yeah, watch out for Louisville. They're definitely a top 25. Number 24, Houston. Their transfer class ranks 43rd in the nation. I'm not buying Houston yet.
I don't know enough about their roster. I just don't see how they can compete with some of the upper echelon teams in the Big Ten, SEC.
I'm just talking, even in that Big 12, I think Texas Tech. Anyway, even SMU. SMU's ranked 23rd. Their transfer ranking is 36th in the nation. They got money there.
They got Florida State early in the year. That's going to tell a lot about both teams.
Yeah. I like their coach. Number 22, Iowa. Now, their transfer ranking's not very good. Their coach is outstanding. They're always good. They're solid. But their transfer class ranking is 65 in the nation.
They're never going to have a high transfer or high recruiting rankings. They develop their own talent. He's been doing it for years. It's why he's considered one of the best coaches in the country.
He does the most with
less.
Yeah. Number 21, I don't know. I think this Alabama-Tennessee game is going to be critical for both programs, for both head coaches. 21's Tennessee. Now, they transfer guys coming in. They're ranked 22nd in the country.
Problem is their number one transfer is kind of MIA. Hasn't been with the team for a little while. Chaz Coleman, the kid that transferred from Penn State, having some personal issues. Yeah, just.
And how great's his new defensive coordinator?
It took 3 years at Ohio State. Penn State first year, they go 6-6. I mean, that defense was atrocious last year. Got tore up by UCLA, a really bad team. So. We'll see, but it's a very complicated defense, and it's very hard to implicate in that first year, so they might have some growing pains there.
All right, at number 20, Utah. Solid program, no doubt about that. They're ranked transfer players 47. They lost their head football coach to Michigan.
And they lost a couple of players to Michigan, so that kind of hurt them. Lost their staff, defensive coordinator, I believe. Maybe he came from BYU, but they lost a couple of their staff. We're going to see how much it was Whittingham or the program could sustain long term, but it's going to be interesting to see what Utah does this year.
All right. We see them everywhere, the rank. Who cares? BYU, 42nd in the nation for his transfer rankings coming into the program. They don't play a very tough schedule. Their players are usually older. They do
How they were ranked 13th last year at any point in time. I mean, their biggest win was losing to Texas Tech twice. So I'm not sure what they did to deserve any of the rankings.
Isn't the BYU players, they do go do missionary work for years?
Yeah.
So they're bigger, stronger, older. And that is a difference there. Number 18 out of the Big Ten, Washington. I expect them to be better. Their transfer ranking is only 48th, but I always thought that was a good job, Washington.
Pretty decent job. Really good place to develop talent. Most coaches win there. Got the quarterback back, but a kind of weird situation. He wanted to transfer out. They kind of held him hostage a little bit. He decided to stay there, so we'll see how that works out.
At number 17, that's the first time I've seen him ranked this high. Missouri. Now, transfer players coming in, they're ranked 19th in the nation. That, if you're a Missouri fan, that's got to make you feel pretty good. The coach, everybody went after your head football coach. He stayed there. You got the brand-new stadium. It's going to be complete this football season. That thing's going to be really beautiful. They got the facilities. They're bringing in the players. He can coach. And they did beat Ohio State in the Cotton Bowl.
4 years ago.
Yeah.
They lost their quarterback to the transfer portal, and they lost their best player, Damon Wilson, to Miami. So we'll see if they can.
Are you buying 17th?
No. They get overranked every year. I think they're a solid team. I think they're always a top, between 20 and 25, but I don't really see them threatening for the playoffs.
Jim, no love for Missouri? No. James, no love for Missouri?
Not particularly.
Y'all are mean.
I mean, Missouri will come out, 6-0 and look great, and we're going to talk about how they're going to make a deep playoff run, and then they'll finish 6-6.
Right.
Yeah. Right. Exactly.
Well, more like 8-4.
Same thing.
Same thing. Okay. Number 16. And I do think they're going to have a bounce-back year. I like their coach. He's brought a lot of play. Listen to this. Penn State. Their transferred players coming in, the number 6 team in the nation. Now, the problem, they play in the Big Ten, but
they got the
a year ago, go back a year, not this year, but the year before. They were right there, man. They were right there.
Should have beat Notre Dame, if we're being honest. Allard just fell apart into that game.
I'm buying at least 16th. I'm buying it.
I think so. I mean, they got a good foundation there. Matt Campbell's a good coach. He's won at Iowa State. I mean, Iowa State's one of the worst jobs in the country, let's be honest. Yeah. So he has way more resources. It depends on how fast they can get that transfer class up to speed, but I think they're going to do. And they got the weakest schedule in the Big Ten. All the top 10 teams in the Big Ten play each other this year. Oregon, Ohio State, USC, Michigan. All those teams play each other, so it's going to be kind of a battle royale there. They kind of slid under the radar. They got the easiest conference.
Do they get Ohio State?
No, not this year.
Wow.
Yeah. No, they may not even have Michigan either. I can't remember, but they've missed a couple of the big timers this time.
Did you realize they brought that many good players in to be ranked 6th in the country?
Kind of. He brought a lot from Iowa State, and he's familiar with those players, so they could be really good this year.
All right, number 17. I'm buying Michigan. I am. They got the quarterback back, another year under his belt. They got a coach in there that can coach. I was not impressed with who they had there last year. All the scandals they've been through. This guy is going to be a physical, hands-on type guy. I think good things going to happen at Michigan. They got their recruiting class transfers coming in. It's ranked 17th in the country. They had good players there before. I mean, they are Michigan. They're good. Period. We got to give them credit. They got them ranked 15th. I feel good about that.
I think that's solid. They got to get Underwood developed better. I watched the spring game. He's still throwing off his back foot, still throwing sidearm, doesn't look comfortable in the pocket. I mean, Whittingham's going to run him. No, let's be honest. That's what he does with his quarterbacks. They're running offense. They run their quarterback a lot.
Physical. But
he's got to be better from the pocket, and that's what I got to see for them to be able to make the next step and possibly be a playoff team.
Do you believe in Michigan?
More now with Whittingham than I did with Sherrone Moore.
Right.
But I think they're a couple years out. I think if he stays and if they do the right things, you got to get Underwood. You got to get him going in the right direction. I mean, you just have to.
They might have the best running back tandem in the country. They got the number 1 running back in the country,
Right.
Hyder
And
coming
Marshall
in,
was
and
good
Jordan
too.
Marshall's really good.
James, you believe in Michigan? You believe in it? I am. I feel good about them.
For this season, I think it's going to be more of a feel-out learning season for
I
everybody.
agree.
Now, they're not going to be bad. They'll be like an 8-4, 9-3. Might get in on that first round of playoffs, but I'm not seeing a huge deep push.
Okay.
Yeah,
I used
agree.
to say that. I was with you all 100%. I used to say the first years are tough, and it is. But what I saw Indiana do,
you can't
you can throw all that.
That was their second year. That was their second
look at his first year. They were good his first year there.
Yeah.
I think Michigan is ranked correctly. 14, 15, they could be up to 10 to 12. They could be down to 20, 25. You just don't know.
Yeah.
But I think right now they're ranked correctly.
Yeah, they're a border team right there.
All right, at number 14, the Alabama Crimson Tide. Their transfer class is ranked 16th in the nation. Their defense should be – the back end of their defense should be really good. Secondary's got a lot of people coming back. They got a young stud outside backer that's going to be pretty special. Defense should be better. It's his third year there. You would think they would be better. More and more of his players are there. Their quarterback situation is in really good shape. They've got some good quarterbacks on that roster. But until I see it, I can't believe it. But I got to be positive because Nick said we got to be positive. Coach's third year. If he's a great one, good things will happen in year 3.
It's all about the offensive line. It's been terrible.
Can you run the ball? Are we physical?
That's been the biggest question. I mean, that's why Grubb's not at Seattle or wasn't before he got hired at Alabama. If they can't run the ball, a lot of pressure with that new contract. I mean, everybody's eyeballs are on Alabama. Why did they do that? Is it the right move to secure him and give him that big of a buyout? We're going to find out. But, man, that's a sticky situation right now.
14th in the country. Is that going to keep Alabama fans happy?
No. If he's 14th with the contract they just gave him in the buyout and they missed the playoffs, you're going to hear a lot of backlash.
I'm thinking, looking at the schedule, I'm thinking 9-3 would be a pretty good year.
And I think that gets in.
And
depending on who you beat and who you lose.
If he's 9-3 and gets in, he'll be okay. But getting in at 9-3, there's no guarantee of that.
And I don't think that makes Alabama fans happy if it's like last year where you get beat down in the Rose Bowl.
Right. Thank you for bringing that up. At number 13, USC Trojans. Until he does it, I don't believe it. Their transfer players coming in is ranked 26 in the country. They got players on the roster. I just don't. How do you believe in Lincoln Riley? How do you believe in him?
Well, I think he's made better hires as far as coordinators. You got Gary Patterson, one of the most experienced head coaches and defensive coordinators in the country coming in, and that's where they've really been lacking. They had the number 1 high school recruiting class coming in. I think they signed 32 players. They got the number 1 overall defensive player, Luke Waffle, coming in. That's like a Bosa clone. They got talent. I got to see it too. Those teams have been soft. I mean, you've been able to run on them and beat them up physically.
And now they're playing a lot tougher conference than what they were. But it's USC. How can USC be down this long? Jim, do you believe in Lincoln Riley?
To a point, but I really have to believe that their patience with him is about at the end. You got Gary Patterson, who's the head coach at TCU, defensive guy for his whole coaching career. They don't have any excuses.
No.
They got money, they got players, they got the environment, they've got the weather. What else do you need? It's time to put up or shut up. That's what I think.
This is USC.
This is the second recruiting class in a row that's been in the top 5 too.
You know how many guys they got drafted? 3.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
But they got
3.
the quarterback coming back. I mean, they got a strong defensive line coming back. I mean,
so we'll see.
They don't have any excuses.
Where you got USC?
They're out of excuses.
Where you got them?
USC. If Lincoln Riley gets him going and he doesn't embarrass himself this year, they could be like Michigan, on the cusp team. I would expect them to be more of a deep push team, considering their history, the buildings that they got, the players that they can easily bring in. They got money out there. That ain't no problem.
Yeah.
Right.
So is it a coaching problem? Well, let's find out this year, because if he don't do it this year, I don't see him coming back.
Yeah, I agree with that 100%.
Yep.
I think this is his make or break year. I really do.
All right, we'll come back and we'll get the 12 playoff teams, where their transfers, their rankings, and where they're ranked now, and what they got on their roster. We'll talk about that, the top 12 teams, when we get back. But right now, let's talk about TK Vandy Roofing and General Contracting. Kyle Vandergrift's incredible. Listen to Kyle every Friday right here on ESPN Northwest Florida. Legendary family, wonderful mom and dad. They've impacted so many lives. It's incredible. If you're looking for a roof, it doesn't have to be a roof. If you want something built, a building, commercial, residential, a house, whatever, Kyle can do it all. The guy's incredible. Give him a call. Turf Pro Pest Control. Patrick had that yard looking like a golf course. You got bugs inside, spiders, ants, whatever. They'll be gone for good. All you got to do is call Turf Pro Pest Control. They'll come out. You talk about locals, taking care of locals. His daughter, beautiful cheerleader at Mosley. Son's going to be going to Mosley. Turf Pro Pest Control, number 1. We'll be right back. 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida.
ESPN Northwest Florida.
The Atlanta Braves play here.
We're staying up past our bedtime for the Atlanta Braves at the Seattle Mariners.
Fly ball, deep left field, back to the wall. He just supercharged that thing.
The Braves bring a dominant road record and the MLB's best batting average. Airtime coming up at 7:25, first pitch at 8:40, right here on your home for the Atlanta Braves on the Gulf Coast.
ESPN Northwest Florida.
Good morning. This is Anna on ESPN Northwest Florida with your forecast on this Tuesday. Mostly sunshine this afternoon and evening with a moderate breeze coming out of the south around 13 miles per hour. And look for the high to be 78. Tonight, there will be a variety of slight fog and partly cloudy skies with the temperature reaching 69. Partly sunny tomorrow with the high of 80. This weather is brought to you by Earthworks of Northwest Florida. Thank you for tuning in to ESPN Northwest Florida. Rely on it.
Looking to upgrade your truck? It's Blue Diamond Truck Accessories in Panama City. They sell, service, and install it all. Light kits, bed covers, bumpers, winches, lift kits, and any trailer hitch you can imagine. Blue Diamond Truck Accessories, just west of Frankfort Avenue on 15th Street. Find Blue Diamond Truck Accessories on Facebook or call 850-914-0265. Blue Diamond Truck Accessories, 850-914-0265.
Discover the new Kia. Stop by Bill Bird Kia today and test drive the all-new 2026 Kia, where comfort, safety, and technology come together like never before. Explore the new 2026 SUV family that moves you and drive away in a new 2026 Seltos, Sportage, or Sorento that are built to inspire every journey. Craving performance? Feel the thrill in the luxurious 2026 Kia K5 sedan, crafted for power, style, and you. And for innovation that sparks excitement, check out the 2026 all-electric Kia EV9, a modern masterpiece that's fast-charging, rugged, and roomy. Bill Bird Kia is the original 20-year, 200,000-mile warranty. It's the peace of mind that you can trust. Visit us at 2435 East 15th Street, Panama City, or online at BillBirdKia.PanamaCity.com. Bill Bird Kia, your local community dealer. The 20-year, 200,000-mile warranty is a Bill Bird Kia warranty. See dealer for details.
Rebilling here.
If you can't take the heat, stay out of the kitchen.
Nick Saban can kiss my...
Uncompromising sports talk lives here. Now back to the J. Michaels studio. It's the Coach James Hale Show on 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida.
And welcome back. 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida. Transfer ranking class, preseason 2026, post-spring football rankings. We got the top 12 to go. But we're going to interrupt this for this wonderful caller. Big Nate, what's up, Big Daddy?
Hey, what's up, Coach? How you guys doing on the Hale Show today?
Man, we couldn't be better. I got Jim Bob in here. I got Jason Kovaleski, Big J. We're having fun. It's even better now that you called.
Okay. Well, I just wanted to bring. I missed you yesterday, so I wanted to be able to bring that love back to you, and welcome you back to your show.
Thank you.
I think there's a lot of good things that are happening here locally, and one of them is your shows. The shows here at 104.3 ESPN, the Northwest of Florida sports. You guys bring an element that a lot of people don't really understand, especially sports fans. They take it for granted. But you guys are out there every day promoting local sports, local flavors on college and NFL and whatever else. So I want to take a moment to thank all of you guys there at the station and everybody you bring with you and all your sponsors on being a local here now in Southport and being able to get this information firsthand and have it objective and to the point and a little bit Southern for my taste, but I'm getting there. So I just want to let you guys know that I really appreciate all the hospitality you guys showed me.
Thank you for the kind words. You want to thank him?
That's good.
Yeah, absolutely.
Thank you for the nice words.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. I really do.
That's one of the reasons that they started this, and I know Coach Hale is passionate about high school sports, so I know was his goal was to get exposure for the high school programs, because they don't get a lot of exposure with the kind of failing of newspapers and local TV. We just don't see it as much. Scott Rossman's done a great job for years and years, but we've never really had an outlet that went and focused on these high school kids.
Yeah, and we were talking about that new field that they're putting up here at Bozeman, and man, it's going to be nice. They're doing such a good job up here, these contractors. They've got the plan, they've got the scope, they've got the know-how. It's going to be beautiful.
Bozeman's rolling, man. They got a lot of great sports going on up there. Unfortunately, they ran into
Look at the growth. Look where everybody's moving.
Yeah. Hopefully they move up to 3A and get out of that baseball district. It's a murder's row right there. That's almost like playing a college schedule.
Well, I just wanted to let you guys know that, and, the world is a better place for having people like you champion our sports digest daily.
Well, we appreciate that.
Thank you, man.
That's
That was
nice.
really nice.
All right, you guys have a wonderful day. Thank you.
Thank you, buddy. Appreciate it. My eyes watered up.
Yeah.
Love that guy.
Yeah.
Thank you for that.
Put that Kleenex away, James.
Makes you feel good. I was born a poor white boy,
Like
deformed.
Mr. Holland's opus, man.
Yeah, look at you.
Unbelievable.
You're still a poor white guy.
Still deformed. All right, number 12, Texas Tech. They got the 10th best transfer class coming in. I'm buying it. I'm going to buy Texas Tech.
I'll say this. I bet they might have some problems coming up soon.
Let's hold on, see what happens with the quarterback.
Right. That's
exactly. Number 11. Guys, you don't realize they brought in, he went and got the best linebacker from Clemson, stole him, doubled his salary. They're doing what it takes, whatever it takes.
His salary or the player's salary?
Salary. The players from $1 million to $2 million, the linebacker from Clemson.
He better
Ole
be good.
Miss Rebels, number 2 class. Y'all buying Ole Miss? Is Ole Miss going to be okay?
I do buy their talent. I got to see what Pete Goldie can do for an entire season, how that offense is constructed with Chambliss and Lacey, but they got 2 of the best offensive players in the country.
Yeah. And that's number 11. Number 10, I don't know. I don't know yet. I got to see it to believe it. Oklahoma, 21st class coming in, transfer class. The guy's an unbelievable defense coordinator.
Yeah.
That'll keep him in the games. I could see that. Are you buying Oklahoma at number 10 or in the top 12?
Honestly, no. I don't get that one.
I think the SEC is going to be tougher. I think Florida's going to be better. I think Auburn's going to be better. I wasn't a big fan of Mateer. I think he choked in the playoffs.
I'd put them about 15.
I think he
so.
played terribly down the last 4 or 5 games. So it's all about Mateer, to be honest.
Are they right? Are they right?
Yeah, it's all on Mateer on that one. If he plays well, it could be a really great team that could have a nice playoff push. If Mateer does what he did in the last 3 games of last year,
I don't see Oklahoma top 10.
I don't either.
I think there's better teams in the SEC.
You got A&M, you got
LSU
Texas,
coming
Georgia.
back.
Yeah, look. There's a lot of SEC schools. I think they're going to beat each other up. I don't see.
I think they were very fortunate to win a couple games last year, especially
Homecoming,
right?
At Alabama.
Yep.
Alabama.
Number 7.
Joke.
Indiana, 9. They're ranked 9th in the country, bringing in players. They got a billionaire that helps them, but they lost that quarterback that's a special player. Indiana, are they too high, too low, or just about right at number 9?
I'd say they're about right.
Yeah,
I think
that's
Hoover's
about
a
right.
good
They'll be
quarterback.
good.
They're not. He's not as good as Mendoza.
Okay, I believe in that. Their coach is incredible.
It's hard to see them having an impact player at quarterback like Mendoza was. I mean, I don't care how good that kid is.
But let me ask you this:
Man,
how many
the
people
schedule's a little
last
tougher.
year said, "Oh, this is a great team, and Mendoza's going to win the Heisman. They're going to be top 4."
None.
Nobody.
Yeah,
And
nobody.
people were actually saying, that was just a 1-year, hit. They're not going to make the playoffs." So
Right.
the guy can coach. So talent doesn't really, and you can't really go on his success and compare it to other teams because he's just a different animal, man.
Yeah.
All right, now this one, number 8. I wish I had a camera on you. I want to see your reaction to this. At number 8, with the number 1 class coming in of transferred players, guys that you know that can play, the LSU Fighting Tigers. Watch out, guys. I'm telling you.
I think that's about right because it's very hard to get everybody to come together in 1 year with a new staff and everything. But if you go on talent, they could be a top 4 team. They could be very dangerous. I would want to play them early in the year because as it gets a little bit later in the year and they start to get comfortable with each other, the staff figure out what they can do and not.
Lane train, baby.
That Alabama game down there in Baton Rouge, that's a huge game for DeBoer.
I can't wait for the first time Lane goes for 4th and 4 from his own 35 and misses it, and
people go crazy.
Go insane.
I think watch out for LSU. Texas A&M is at number 7. They got the 12th best class coming in, and they got their quarterback back.
Is that a good thing?
Well, you would think he would improve. I like their head coach. I think the guy can coach.
Yeah, I think he can coach. I think they're a little bit high. I think I got teams in the SEC a little bit better than them.
We only got 2 minutes.
You better pick it up,
All
Ripper
right.
Scooter.
Number 6, Miami, the number 4th class coming in of players. Number 5, Texas. Number 3, transfer. Watch out for Texas. That game, that second game, Ohio State, that's huge. Number 4, Notre Dame, 8th class coming in. Number 3, with 15 starters coming back. I got him at number 2. They got him 3. But he only had 32 in the country for his transfers coming in. He didn't need that many. Georgia, number 2, Oregon. They're ranked 25th in the country with players, their quarterbacks coming back. 25th with transfer players coming in. And the number 1 team with the best player in college football at receiver, Smith, they're number 5 in the nation, bringing transfer players in. Number 1, the Ohio State Buckeyes. Out of the top 4, how would you have them? Notre Dame, Georgia, Oregon? I would have Ohio State, Georgia, Notre Dame because of the schedule, then Oregon. What would you be your top 4?
I got, in no particular order, I got Ohio State. I got Texas. I think Texas has the best roster in college football right now. I mean, at least starting.
Okay.
I have Miami up there. And then you can split hairs with, like, Indiana. I'm not Indiana,
That's
but
your 4.
Oregon.
I'm going to come back for Friday, and we're going to go over this. Who would be your top 4 right now today?
That's pretty much it. I'm not a big Oregon person either.
I'd actually have Georgia ahead of Oregon now.
Yeah, I'd have Georgia up a little higher.
So Texas, Georgia, Ohio State.
I had Notre Dame there
Miami.
because of schedule. I think they're going to get in.
I think people are going to be surprised about Miami. And I hate to say it, and I've been saying it even since last year. They can coach offense, defensive line. They got studs along there. They got Damon Wilson, the best defensive line transfer portal guy. They're going to be really, really tough to beat.
Don't forget about Steve's Bike Shop. I love Steve Burshaw logos. Jason, take it over. Max Fitz, where's your tree?
Yeah, we got 2 great locations. Embody 570 at both. Free sample bar. We got new products coming in daily. We have some peptides and stuff like that for healing, anti-aging. 23rd Street, Del Coronado Village. I'll be there 2 to 7, and Pier Park North next to Dick's Sporting Goods.
We're out. 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida.
104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida has your chance to win true Italian flavor in the Ferruccio